The time has come to set sails. Brother LOB, that was fast as fuck. How are we, man? Welcome. Welcome to another stream. YouTube notifs, Frost Dragons unlocked. Let's see if we can get some new items to sell ASAP. Nice. Danny, good morning. Santiago, ¿cómo estás, amigo? ¿Todo bien? Brother Connor, A-Fields, what's up from Arizona? Hello to Arizona. We have a couple of Arizona members from the community. I hope everything is fine in Arizona. People living in Arizona, how hot or cold is it now? Because I know that summer for you guys can get literally infernal here, no? What about now? What about now? How are we doing? Right. Hello also from Arizona. Mr. Bombastic, who the fuck is that? Right. Let's go ahead and kill some frost dragons. First time commenter, thanks for your guides. Thank you very much. Kiss me corner, dude. I'm terrible saying usernames. Appreciate it, man. Thank you. What would you say is your the most useful video that you have found with my channel? Let's go to Vice, and there's apparently a dock here at the Vice that I would like to get to. How do we get there? Let me check that out. Arizona, stand up, brother bless man. Hello from Oregon. Are you 99 yet? I am not 99 yet. I've had to make videos and testing a bunch of things out, and I've also had to I'm not making excuses. I'm just saying that for someone whose job is playing RuneScape, I've been kind of slow at it because of some other factors, including making videos. But I should be 99 if not this weekend, early next week, because I need to make my 1 to 99 guide for next week's video. So eventually I'm gonna have to test everything out, different hooks, different salvaging locations. So I'm gonna have to do XP rates for literally everything. So much money of Frost Dragons, that's exactly what I'm gonna be testing out. We're gonna be doing this for about an hour and a half, and then I want to show you guys the Rosewood hull at the Prifinus trial, because it is insane. Brother LOV Dragon tier subscription coming in. It doesn't say how many years, but I know send a message, but did appreciate it. Thank you. I live on planet Earth, says Santiago. Let me see, give me 1 second. Let me teleport my boat. Santiago, are we gonna be playing sailing or what? It's a super fun skill, right? Yo, brother bless Manny also coming in with a dragon tier for 33 months. Miss Penguin is also here. Kismet's corner, got it. I'm not sure I've used quite a few. I usually recommend your guide to someone who's struggling with something. Dude, appreciate that. Thank you. Oh, there we go. Dude, there's the narwhals. Those are pretty cool. Dude, look at my boat. It's going fast as fuck, right? Oh, my lord. Look at that. Oh, that's insane. That's so cool. All right. Let's go to the Grimstone, where the frosted dragons are located. Was I showing my at and not my name? That's a YouTube change from maybe 2 weeks ago or so. It's heavily fucking cringe, but I mean, nothing we can do about that, right? My big ship named after you, Lord Lkaoz. Let's fucking... Actually, when I get 99, I can name my ships Chaos. What the fuck are the Walasakis attacking me, man? Huh? That's not nice. Right, where's the dungeon? Now, what do I pray against the Frost Dragon? Let me do a little bit of... Okay, so we are using... Wait, question. Was it the Twin Flame Staff that is not able to double cast Fire Surge? Otherwise I would have been too broken. Fire Surge with a Dragon Hunter wand is fine, yeah? Death and CC equals type Sit Rat. What does that mean? If you join our clan chat, whenever someone dies to the wilderness, you basically tell them sit the fuck down, rat. We like promoting clan camaraderie, and what's better than clan camaraderie rather than telling people to sit the fuck down when they die. Right, honestly I think it's a kind of a bad idea coming here to this world. I'm gonna go to world 306. I don't know how many spawns there are, so we're gonna be testing this out. But it was spraying melee and using harmonized staff. Oh, okay. Wait. Well, I mean, okay, there's already a few people here in 306 with 87 sailing. Let me see the level. World 307. Does Dragon Hunter 1 not work for that? Northern Multiple Whales Score skip again. One day it will come back, man. One day it will come back. Right, in the meantime, let me drink my let me drink my potion first, thank you. Okay, let me do this. So let me see what happens. Oh wait, there's a safe spot? Let me go to the DPS calc, OSRS DPS calculator. Let me see what's better, using a Dragon Hunter wand or a harmonized staff. Let me see if the DPS it does both of the staff work the better. Let me run the numbers then. Harmony seems to be cracked. Let me check that. I trust you guys. I just want to know how much better it is, if that makes any sense. Okay, so the Frost Dragons only do melee? That's like really weird. I mean, I don't have any food, right? Okay, let me see. So, max the best in slot mage setup. Let me see. Presets. Max mage. Max mage, we have Ancestral, Imbue, the Cult, yes. Now let me grab a Dragon Hunter wand with a Tome of Fire charged, but I have searing pages on this. Is there a way for me to change this to tell the game that I'm using searing pages? Crystal of Fire, and I've got a few teams, still at least a few for sure. Wait, what are we talking about, Gucci? Should I go for a Legendary Fisherman or make a Tsunami? Right, give me 1 second. So combat, we're gonna use a spell. The spell is going to be Fire Surge. Fire Surge, got it. Using Sunfire runes, there we go, that's it. My skills are, I'm gonna be using a Saturated Heart. Magic. I'm gonna see if praying, I mean, honestly, if I just don't need to pray, then I guess I can pray that. I can also pray Augury, maybe. Gear Skip has it, thank you. I'm using the Wiki DPS tool. Right, and after that, we were using this prayer, Certas Wilderness, Current Diary. Alright, so I believe, what is this? Air rune, water rune, and coins. I don't know about alkables, but I just brought alkable runes anyway, so see what's up. Right, and then my target is gonna be a Frost Dragon. Right, and the Frost Dragon, my max hit right now is 77. DPS is 12.6, and I am going to copy that. And I am going to make it so the second gear has a Harmonized Nightmare Staff. Harmonized Nightmare Staff. I mean... Am I doing something wrong, fellas? Right, check it out. So here I am. So here's the DPS calcs, right? So I have the Dragon Hunter wand in one, the Harmonized Nightmare Staff in the other. My max hit because of the Dragon Bane effect is 77, which is kind of fucking huge. Let me grab the Dragon Arrow tip. Oh shit, I can't be frozen. Okay, I do not like that song. Give me 1 second, let me skip that. So am I doing something wrong, you fellas think? Rune Longsword, sure. Weak to fire spells 100, monster score at HP. So I have a higher DPS, so I have a higher max hit. I have slightly higher DPS, average attack, and better accuracy. Am I missing something? Looks right. Need to use Chaotic Rapier. Oh, the Chaotic Rapier, dude. That would be nice, definitely. That would definitely be nice. There's already a couple of people with 87 sailing. That's pretty cool. I love my boat name, a Rampaging Loner. That's pretty cool. Harm isn't better? No! I thought it would go brrr. I mean, it kind of sounded like it, but I feel like just the, what do you call it? Like, literally just the Dragon Bane effect is so much better, right? Sunfire runes being tracked or are using normal. I'm using the Tome of Fire with Searing Pages. And it basically copied everything here. So spell, Fire Surge, yeah, so it's basically the exact same setup with the Dragon Hunter wand and the Harmonized Nightmare Staff, except, but those two changes, that's it. Nothing else changes. I'm gonna pray Augury, see what's up. So, interesting. I guess a Dragon Hunter wand wins this one. We're gonna be here for a little bit, see if I can get a Dragon Metal Sheet, that'd be nice. Rune Longsword, let me go grab my alchemists, why not? Otherwise, these runes and charges may potentially be a little expensive, to say the least. How's the Dragon Hunter lance? I think you don't want to use the Dragon Hunter lance. I will compare it, but just because of the 100% weakness to fire, you may not want to use the Dragon Hunter lance. If you don't have if you're a main account and if you can buy a Dragon Hunter lance, you're better off buying a Dragon Hunter wand. So let me check that for you. If I do this and if I go max melee, and I am going to equip a Dragon Hunter lance, right? So go for a Dragon Hunter lance, and then an Avernic yes. On stab, super combat potion, equipment is fine. Ooh, there's not a lot of spawns here. There's only like 4. Dude, I just hit 70. Jesus. And this guy is using. Huh? Oh, I'm guessing this guy is using Crush because. Oh, let me check that too. OSRS Frost Dragon. You are absolutely right. Dragons are weak to stab, but Frost Dragons, they're ice. It makes sense that if you crush them. I just hit a 74. It does make sense that if you crush them, then that does more DPS. I mean, they have less. Yeah, they have less crush defense. So yeah, let me punch in the numbers. Oh, shit, I just closed it. I just closed that. No, my tabs. Thank you. Anything goes. So far we have gotten nothing. It looks like this monster is just gonna be like, come here for the dragon sheet. That's it. Max melee, pray piety, and I believe that's it. Right. So if you guys come here with a Dragon Hunter lance, apparently that is worse DPS than with the Dragon Hunter one. Now imagine you don't have absolutely maxed best in slot mage. Imagine you have Virtus. Imagine you don't have the Avernics. Imagine you just have Eternals, Eternal Boots, right? So even Virtus with Eternals, with a Dragon Hunter wand. Imagine we also don't use Sunfire pages. That is still better. That is still better than the Dragon Hunter wand. So if you get 87 sailing, and you come here with budget magic gear, which is basically Virtus. I mean, I know this is not budget, right? But let's imagine it is. Imagine you don't have the Seer's ring, the Magus ring. Confliction gauntlets are gonna be huge. Yeah, it's like, yeah, the Dragon Hunter lance just does not seem like a good fit. Did I put it on Crush though? Let me check that. The third one, this one. Okay, so it's on Crush. 1 second. Crush. Right. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, even in Crush. Oh shit! These guys are talking. I'm getting kind of fucked here. What if I pray melee, man? Careful. I do not have. Okay, I'm gonna eat the apple pie because there's just no food to be had here. Num 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 num. Adamant plate body, sure. So yeah, look at that. It seems like even if you have a Dragon Hunter lance, it may be in your best interest to just bring fire spells. Can you change conflictions to tormented? I can absolutely. So let me see. You come in here with a second loadout, and instead of conflictions, you bring a tormented bracelet. Yeah, I don't know if I'm doing something wrong, but it doesn't. I just hit a 76, by the way. That's. Wait, huh? How did I hit a 76 if apparently my max hit is 74? Right. So yeah, that's basically how it is. Oh shit, that guy's pretty far away. So yeah, even if you don't have conflictions, yeah, it seems. Oh wait, no, that was the wrong one. My bad. So remove that. Remove this. Yeah, you're still doing a shit ton more DPS with the Dragon Hunter wand and fire spells. So that's pretty cool. What are your thoughts on those Raids 4 rumors? I saw a lot of posts on Reddit, Twitter, and everything about, talking about what could potentially be Raids 4. I could bet my unborn, firstborn child that Raids 4 is going to be located 100%. I mean, even before those Reddit posts and like people talking about Raids 4, this is 100,000,000% going to be the place where that's located. But that kind of makes me afraid that we're not gonna see a Fremennik-based raid, right? Because just look at the map. This place is here, and then the Fremennik area is like literally on the other side of the planet. So like around here, right? Everything lunar, everything Fremennik, everything like on this to the Fremennik Slayer dungeon, right? So that kind of makes it a little more, what's the word I'm looking for? Like maybe more unlikely that that could happen. I would be very happy if Jagex chooses to go for the, like, make everything absolutely new, right? If we don't get a raid based on Fremennik creatures, right? Imagine how cool it would be to have a raid where you are battling against the variants of Dagonauts, Walasakis, Rock Crab, Rock Lobster, like literally all the creatures in the Slayer. You can have a Pyrofiend boss, right? Turods, Kurasks, worms. It would be a very good option to bring a mirror shield, a V shield, right? You can battle like a stronger variants of basilisks. It would be a very, very cool raid, like having something Fremennik related. But I'm also down to having like literally everything new. Is it safe to travel to Frost Dragon Island? It is safe as long as you have something on your boat called the Eternal Brazier. That if you come here to Vice, right, you need to cross here, right? So as long as you have the Eternal Brazier, you should be chill. Everything is safe. If you don't have it, I believe your boat is gonna start taking damage, and you kind of don't want that. So. Do you think I can kill these with 89 magic and Bloodbark armor? Absolutely. The important thing to keep in mind here at Frost Dragons is that you want, in order to have a good DPS with budget gear, you want the Dragon Hunter Wand, the Tome of Fire, and you want your highest tier fire spell. Sailing level, I'm only 88. Today I'll be hitting 90, and yeah, so that's my plan for today at the very least. I only have 400k XP, this is gonna take like 2 hours. So in general, I have like 5 hours left to go to 90, and then, yeah, we're just gonna like go from there. Ooh, someone is not picking up their Frost Dragon bows, which is, I mean, that's an option. That's a decision. Hello, Lkaoz the Goat, brother Langosta Termidor. Thank you very much, man. How are you? Everything good? Thank you very much for calling me a goat. Appreciate it, man. I would love to see a Keldagrim expansion with an underground raid. Keldagrim Ooh, something Dwarven related would be pretty cool. You know what? The Dwarven storyline is also not finished yet. In RuneScape 3, they finished it with the... let me see what they're called in RuneScape 3. Mistrun. RuneScape 3 Dwarven storyline. So in old school RuneScape, we have what? The Giant Dwarf, Forgettable Tale, and like that's about it, right? Dwarf Quest Series. So in RuneScape 3, we have Dwarf Canon, Perils of Ice Mountain, the Giant Dwarf, Forgettable Tale, Between a Rock, I forgot about that one, Forgiveness of a Chaos Dwarf, King of the Dwarves, Birthright of the Dwarves, concurrent quests. So we have like, do we have like 7 Dwarven quests? Dwarven would be a really, really good expansion to like build on something. Dwarven, Fremennik, do maybe something on Lunar Isle. They just have like so much. I wouldn't really mind them, like Jagex. I wouldn't really mind like Jagex literally like, maybe not recycling, right? But building on something that they have already done. Maybe not give us like a brand new things. Because it would be really cool to see a raid based on something we already know, right? I think at the end, towards the end of Dragon Slayer 2, you can see the Dragonkin. How cool? Dude, if you guys have not played RuneScape 3, the Dragonkin questline, dude, like, Karapak is one of the most fucking big dick characters, like, dude, along with, like, Saliski and, like, all of those, like, Majorat characters. I just hit a 77. That's my maxes, by the way. That's nice. I mean, I'm not saying we need Karapak in old school RuneScape, but it would be really cool. So imagine, dude, a Dragonkin raid would go fucking insane. But I don't really think that could happen because we don't have anything Dragonkin story related yet, other than like us knowing that, oh yeah, the dragons come from the Dragonkin, right? Like, other than Dragon Slayer 2, and maybe some hints on Fossil Island at the Lithgrin. Like, we don't really know a lot about Dragonkin yet, right? 87 sailing to dock on the island, yes. I believe you cannot boost, so you can boost the sailing to build stuff, but you cannot boost it to use, okay, you can boost it to use it. So how sailing boosting works is that you can boost the sailing to build things on your boat, but the only things that will work for you are core boat facilities, right? Like for example, no, core boat parts. So for example, if you boost, what I did is I got level 88 and I boosted to 93 with a Spices 2+5 in order to get the what do you call it? In order to get the Rosewood hull, right? I can use that no problem. But if you boost to make something, like for example, I had to boost to make the Gale Catcher at 79 or the Crystal Extractor, I forget. And then you cannot use it unless you have that level. Like for example, if you're level, I believe 79 is required for the Gale Catcher. I boosted +3 or +2. I was level, let's say 77. I boosted to make it, and then I needed to keep drinking the Whirlpool Surprise in order to make my level to 80 or 82 or something. So and also this works for docking. You cannot dock at an island for which you do not have the level 4, and the boosting does not work. You cannot boost it to chart. Oh, okay, that's it. Wait, charting. Do you need levels to? Oh, okay. Like for example, level 57 for the troll, right? Is that what you mean? Because there's different levels required for charting. The other guy is macking 65s. Wait, this one? I mean, 65 sure, but I mean I just hit a 77, so you know. Cannon also doesn't work on boosted. Yeah, you can't use your cannon, you can't use your fishing nets, you can't use your hooks, you can't use the. I believe it would be interesting to test if you can't use the greater teleport focus. You cannot boost to use the crystal extractor. I don't know if you like would want to boost for the keg. So basically, you can boost it to build things. You cannot boost it to dock, use them, or to go to any of the courses. Can you use cargo holds? I'm pretty sure that. Well, that's a good question. You know why? That is a really good question. So a cannon. Oh wait, no, yeah. So you cannot use both facilities if you don't have the level 4. Like for example, a cannon. And because the cargo is a facility, you can boost to build it, but you cannot use it unless you have the level. So I would heavily recommend you do not boost it to make a cargo hold, otherwise you're not going to be able to use it. Can you boost for rune salvaging hook to AFK train? As long as you have something to boost your level, like for example, imagine you are level, let me see, both facilities. Rune hook, rune salvaging hook. Imagine you are level 72. Imagine you're level 72 sailing, right? You just unlocked the Gwyneth Glide. And then in order for you to, And then in order for you to use the rune salvaging hook, you need 74. But you're level 72. So imagine that you buy a Whirlpool Surprise, right? In order to get the, what do you call it? In order to boost a +3. You can make the hook, but you cannot use it unless you have the level. So you can AFK, but you're gonna have to like keep drinking the sailing boost in order to get it. So anything that requires constant use, I would recommend you not. Actually, I do not recommend you build anything in the facility category at all. If that makes any sense. Can you boost and use a cargo hold? Oh, wait, you can't. Oh, okay, so I guess that's the exception. Connor, thank you. Connor, is that confirmed from what, somewhere else, or did you try it? Can you make a crewmate use the hooks? That's a good point. Also, that's important. The boost works for crewmates. I think I learned that from. I think someone said it in chat yesterday, and I think I saw either a Reddit post or a tweet about it that you can boost for crewmates. So imagine you're level 37, you want to hire your first crewmate. You get the Whirlpool Surprise, and then you hire Jobless Jim, and then you're not gonna need to like keep boosting to use him. Can boost, yeah, for the crew. Crewmates can't use hooks unless you have the level. Ooh, that's interesting to know, thank you. I am going to use like basically like all of these questions I am going to gather, and my next week's video is going to be like X amount of tips for sailing. The most tips that I can give you is basically for the Barracuda trials. There are a lot of like min-max optimizations that you may want to do in 77 max, by the way, that you may want to do in order to like make your time there like a lot more efficient. Like for example, you can left click the, okay, boys and girls, question in the chat. I want you to type 1 if you have been doing Barracuda trials, right? And you accidentally click on your helm and your character just stops. Right? Type 1 in the chat if that has happened to you. That happened to me many times, right? What you can do is you can use menu entry swapper. You shift right click the helm and then you change that to walk here, right? And then even if you try to click on the helm, that's not gonna work because your character is grabbing. Oh, I just got dragon nails. That's kind of fucking massive. Dude, I bought these for like 300k each yesterday. Let me see how much they are. Dude, in order to upgrade my shit yesterday, I had to buy no, maybe not 300. Dude, yeah, I think I had to buy like 300 of these. 300k each, by the way. Don't use walk here, use cancel instead of swap. I used to walk here, and honestly, I didn't have any problem. Dude, these things are expensive. How much are those? One is going for 278 GP. Basically 300k. Did I just get a 2.7 mil drop? Nah. Are you max tagging? No, not yet. I just got a 2.7 mil drop from Frost Dragon. That's insane. Right. I kind of want to see a dragon, what is it? A dragon sheet. I was gonna call it a dragon keel part. No, a dragon sheet. I want to see a dragon sheet. Dragon nail. You get it from Frost Dragons out of 1 in 65. That's honestly not bad. Wait, question. I do not need extended super anti-fire, right? These guys do frost breath. Not fire breath, right? I collect my salvage table so many times I remove everything from my little ship. Yeah. If you're gonna do Barracuda trials, you might as well just not have anything that doesn't help you with Barracuda trials. How much was it to upgrade your hull? I think the only expensive thing were the dragon nails. I think in total I spent like 100 mil to upgrade the Rosewood hull. Anything else I would recommend, fellas, if you get the level required for it. Nothing here. If you get the sailing level required, I would not recommend whatsoever building anything dragon related. Like, do not maybe the Rosewood and cotton sails, this one would be nice, but dragon helm and dragon keel, I would honestly save that if you have like an infinite amount of cash. Why the fuck is my HP so low? If you have a literal infinite amount of cash and you want to like build it for fun, like sure, but only build it for the big one. Only do it for the big one. Oh, excuse me. Because for the small one, you're gonna use the skiff, so the medium-sized boat. You're only gonna be using that for Barracuda trials, and you do not need HP for that. So I think I'm keeping my skiff with rune helm, rune keel, and I may potentially upgrade to dragon sails eventually. But like I'm not really looking. No, maybe not looking forward to. I'm not rushing to that. So yeah, if you have a lot of cash and you want your ship to be absolutely maxed out, dragon keel, dragon sails, and like dragon everything, like sure, but for the Barracuda trials, you only really need the Rosewood hull. Maraskan, 40 months in the Rune Tier subscription, man. Thank you, appreciate it. Let me listen to that TTS.
I'll show you a medium-sized boat, ma man.
Yo, wait a second, what does that mean? Rune Cannonball? I mean, sure. I'm not gonna say no to those. But how will I tank those Kraken that randomly show up at Rift Trial? I mean, you can definitely bring like 1 or 2 repair kits, right? So far I have killed 52 Frost Dragons. So the kills per hour look very nutty here. I'm gonna be grabbing my Rune Cannonball. So I've been doing this for what? We've been live for 28 minutes. I mean, I've had to hop, right? So in 23 minutes, I've killed 53. So let's do this for a solid hour, at the bare minimum. Because I also want to show you guys the Priffinus trial with the Rosewood hull. It's really difficult to control. Dude, yesterday I had a lot of like problems, kind of like trying to control the Rosewood hull at the Deep Rift trials. It's insane. Are you able to get off the dock if you went to someone's ship was correct the sailing level? I have yet to test that. I'm pretty sure you can't. If you dock at a certain location, I'm pretty sure your friends are just gonna stay on the boat, or like you're not even gonna be able to dock whatsoever. That does not make a lot of sense. But that's a good question, yeah. So basically, I'm gonna try to remember and like gather all of these questions for next week's video. For anyone like asking like all of these like questions that may seem simple, but eventually, you know, I just want to like, you know, give as much information as possible. Where are my drops? Where's my dragon sheet? How do you have a hole at 88? You can boost to +5 with a yellow spicy stews. It's yellow. For some odd reason, sailing was added to the that is a really good point. I did not activate my heart. But yeah, it's spicy stew. Yellow spicy stew, you can boost sailing. What's the sailing level for these frost pricks? It is level 87. And you need level 87, you cannot boost to dock here. Oh shit, careful. And how crowded has it been? Honestly, it's only been like one person here, and myself. And the Frost Dragons spawn fast enough where I can kill this fella. And then if this guy gets this one, which I think will happen, then there's 2 spawns for like the person camping here, 2 spawns here. And I think there's only 1 spawn here, unless I'm missing one of the dragons. Hella, thank you, pimp. I mean, I'm not a pimp, but you know. Is this guy telegrabbing my shit? Nah. That's kind of sad. See ya. Get your dragon yoinked, idiot. I should be there tonight, nice. Why is he using a ward though? I think even if you don't have searing pages, you should bring the... what do you call it? The Tome of Fire. Does cannon increase damage or just allow higher cannonball levels? That is a really good question. I have not done combat enough to tell. But that's what I want to try out. I'm going to assume, don't quote me on this, I'm going to assume that the higher the cannon, the higher accuracy and maybe adds a little bit of damage. Or I think that makes sense. The higher the cannon, the higher the tiers of cannonball you can use. Therefore, the more damage you can dish out, if that makes any sense. So I don't know if like the cannon itself has any effect other than letting you use higher tier cannonballs. Dragon Cannon has better stats. They added stats to the wiki. Ooh, that's pretty cool. I honestly don't think Dragon Cannonballs are gonna be worth it, at least for now, like whatsoever. I think the creatures die really fast, and it's not really worth using Dragon Cannonballs because those are super expensive. Dragon Cannonballs are dropped where? Let me see. So, Frost Dragon can drop Dragon Cannonballs, right? Yes. So Dragon Cannonball you can get from Great White Shark, Orca, Vampire Kraken, Aquanite, Frost Dragons, Opulent Salvage, Plunder Salvage, and Martial Salvage. I think those are rare enough where I don't really think it's going to be worth using them. I think you can just stick to like Rune Cannonballs and that should be fine. Frost Dragons and Orcas mainly, got it. An Orca. Ain, thank you very much for the 5 months in of a Dragon Tier subscription. Let me listen to that TTS, which seems a little ratio.
Frost Dragon DZ nuts.
Frost Dragon DZ nuts, man. What do you mean by that? Thank you very much, man. How are you? Everything good? What are the woodcutting XP rates of the new trees? I am going to cover the experience rates themselves on a future video talking about all of the new training methods we got. From the only one that I remember was Rosewood. I was getting about 80 to 90k XP per hour. But that is because I have a log basket and you have the greater teleport focus on your boat that right now is very, very expensive because of the bottle storm. When I bought it, I believe it was like 80 million GP. So far, I think I have spent up like maybe like 300 mil on like anything related to sailing. So when I said sailing is not going to be buyable, oh boy was I wrong. Oh, I was wrong to think that. So yeah, Rosewood seems to be like the new AFK way, and it's actually expensive, right? It's not like Redwood, where like those logs are just not used anywhere other than maybe fire making and maybe the new Veil Totems activity. If I woodcut Rosewood trees, not Rosewood, sorry. If I woodcut what's the word I'm looking for? Dragon arrows, I'll grab that. If I woodcut redwoods, if I woodcut redwoods, I wouldn't have a problem dropping all the logs. But for Rosewood, you actually want to keep it because those are valuable. Those are almost always going to be needed. Dragon shit! No, scam. Where's my dragon shit, man? Any tips on the Marlin Trials? That shit's hard. Which one? Fire making, nobody does that. Winter Toad. If I would heavily recommend you do Winter Toad until level 90, and when you have all of the... Hello? When you have all of the, what's the word I'm looking for? The Pyromancer outfit, I would personally go from 90 to 99 with Redwood logs. Oh, I got a heart clue. That's nice. Bottles are gonna go up a lot too. Bottles of what, sorry? The bottles for which you bottle up your... Oh, yeah, you know what? Because of... Oh, you're right, because of the, Yeah, because that does not let you go... No, wait. But that teleports your boat to you. That doesn't teleport you to your boat, right? Different mobs of the wield, different defense stats, and some are a lot easier to kill. Wait, in the wildy? What do you mean the wildy? Do you think Gale Catcher is worthwhile? Grounded on iron, just rushing 99. I'll tell you this, I had a much easier time getting the Marlin time on the Gwyneth Glide when I built the Gale Catcher, the Gale Catcher, instead of just having the Wind Catcher. I believe like that's the first tier of the catcher. I had a much easier time with it. Maybe it's a skill issue, but I kind of want to say that without. No, yeah, that's skill issue. When I only had the Wind Catcher, I was like my PB was probably 3 seconds off the Gwyneth Glide. Ay, Dios mío. Wait. Oh, wait. So that is Dragonfire. Even yeah, I mean it's technically not fire. That's Dragon Frostfire maybe. So yeah, I will be drinking my potion. Multiple boats, you can bottle up one and drop at any port. Correct, but I've only realistically ever done that once. So far, myself personally, even without the greater teleport focus, I don't think I have seen a good use for the bottle up like boat catcher thingy. How about my bottle up storm at 50 mil? They were going down. That's really good. That's really good. That's still pretty expensive. If you guys get an armored Kraken task, might as well do it. I heavily recommend you do it. Rune Cannonball, sure. Let me see if there's another dragon somewhere around here. This guy is telegraphing some stuff. I don't know what it is. But that is a good point. I could telegraph some shit. Oh, why? Where are the dragons, man? Could potentially attack that one, but it's pretty far away. Can't wait to hit an opulent salvage. Give me the big money. I'm gonna be testing that, I think, either today, so I can show it to you guys, or maybe on Friday we test it out. I want to go to the merchant salvaging location. Apparently, it's like there are a few spots which you can stand at a spot and you can get double salvage. Are Frostbones worth picking up for a GP? Let me check that. I don't think so. I think you want to stay here mostly for the Dragon Metal Sheets. And if you grab the Frost Dragon Bones and you want to go bank them, that's just going to severely cut into your KC per hour. So far, I've killed 75 in 37 minutes. So I am slightly halfway to the expected drop rate of a Dragon Sheet. The less you kill because you bank the Frost Dragon Bones, then the less chances it is that you're going to get one of them. Frost Dragon Bones real-time prices, these are going for 4.7k. I mean, if you look at the graph, it kind of looks like they have kind of stabilized at this price. So I don't really think. I mean, that depends on how your bank is doing. I think, right? Because like, if you tell me, hey, like even if you kill, like so far I've killed what 75 of these, right? So like 75 times what is it? 47, 46. So far at 355, I've already made 2.7 mil with 9 dragon nails, right? If you tell me, I personally would not pick up the bones, but I mean, if you want, sure. Oh, Dios mío. Doesn't seem like a terrible idea. I would personally just bring your Bone Crusher necklace and let you send it. Yeah, Bone Crusher is what you want. In my opinion. If you can run arc spells or just offer them, I would say. That is a good point, but if you're on the Lkaoz spellbook, you can't cast fire spells, which is the way to get this, right? So I guess if you're an iron, if you don't have the Dragon Hunter wand, like you can make an argument where you can kill these with melee, and you can be here on the Lkaoz spellbook to offer the bones, and you can just camp here until you get like one of the dragon sheets, but that doesn't really sound too viable, no? Can use the Dragon Hunter lance here, correct? I mean, that would be a setup to have, right? That would be a setup of all time. Come here on the Lkaoz spellbook, use Thralls, hard glue. Use Thralls, use the offering spell every time you get 3 bones, right? But then you would not really be able to use the fire spells. Oh, he got it. That guy has PID. He has PID. There's 3 of them chilling here. I'm gonna get one of those. Still not sufficient, but some would probably have to do. Yeah, I guess especially Iron Man, right? Well, Iron Man would definitely have to, like, maybe balance more, like, XP, like, resource gathering. That definitely sounds like a play. That definitely sounds like an interesting play. Iron gameplay could potentially... And also, Iron gameplay means that the, like, maybe you're not gonna have searing pages, you're not going to want to spend your burnt pages on this, right? If you don't have a Dragon Hunter 1, then you don't have it. Like, as an Iron, it does make a lot more sense to come here with the Lkaoz spellbook. Is the Edge 1 sped up, speed the kills up? It does. We checked on the DPS calculator. We compared Dragon Hunter 1 versus Harmonized Nightmare Staff versus Dragon Hunter Lance, and this is the best DPS that you can get. Basically, max the best in slot mage with searing pages on the Tome of Fire. Fire Surge spells. Let me check my fire spells. 1,300 charges. Those charges are pretty expensive. I was checking the searing pages before coming here. Brother in Christ, one searing page comes out to be 16,000 GP. You're trolling. Granted, Rosewood boat is kind of trolling on an Iron if all you want is 99. Correct, yeah. I honestly think that if you just want the 99, especially and also on an Iron, Rosewood Hull, I mean, it is a nice upgrade if you really want to, like, rush things, right? Because then the difference between XP per hour, I was saying this in the CC, I think, like a few hours ago, or minutes before the stream. I already had the the muscle memory to do the Gwyneth glide, like, no problem, right? With the Ironwood Hull. And I was getting, you can get 180 to 185k XP per hour. If you do it really efficiently, it caps out at about 190k XP per hour. With the Rosewood Hull, I finished the trial, not even super efficiently, in 5 minutes. What's my PB? Can you check PB? Can you check PB Gwyneth Glide, or is that not a thing? It isn't. I think I got it in like 5:35. So I cut my PB by like 35 seconds. Without even trying, and without like knowing the efficient route or like the ticks or like when to go where. The Rosewood Hull is really fucking good. This guy just fucking yoinked my rune cannonballs. So it is really nice, yeah. Oh, dude, we just got Dragon Nails, let's fucking go. Hey, see, give me some of those. Oh, dude, those are gonna be nice. 300k, dude, I have nearly 6 million GP in these tiny items. That's nutty. Oh my god. It's been a while since I've been like kind of what's the word I'm looking for? Since I've been excited about a drop. But getting these is just so nice. Right, which one is this guy getting? Give me this one. Is there a way to lock the boat to see the boat speed so you are not the fastest every time you take the helm? You can lower the speed in your controls, but I mean you just want to go fast as fuck all the time. I just got a rune spear. Wait a second. Is that a common drop, or did I just get fucking ass blasted by the rare drop table? Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, it's rare drop table. Oh, how rare is that? Oh, that's 1 in 8k, bro. I just got a 1 in 8,000 drop, by the way. I just got a 1 in 8,000 drop, bro. I mean, I don't know if I should be happy or sad, but that's a little sus. Ooh, these guys can drop the Draconic Visage, too. 1 in around 16,000. That's pretty cool. Rune 2H. I believe that is a normal drop. Rat's huge drop. Any RDD criers? That's me. The thing is, grinding 340 Dragon Nails and Iron would take like 10 to 20 hours. Oh, that's what you mean by that. Correct, yeah. These can also drop superior Dragon Bones. That's pretty cool. You're absolutely right. On an Iron, it makes 0 sense. If you want to rush 99, it makes negative sense to go for the dragon. It makes 0 sense to go for the dragon parts. Because like sure, dude, it takes 10 hours, but just to get the nails, right? How long would it take to get the dragon, like the dragon sheets? That would take just as long, right? So you're better off with just the like maybe just the Ironwood Hull. For like increase in XP per hour going from like 190 to 220k. Like sure that's gonna shave a few hours, but I don't think that justifies it. They're gonna invest in you say I need that shit for Vorkath. Technically speaking, you don't. You can just wear your Avernic Defender and you can just drink an extended super anti-fire potion. Speak of the devil. I don't want to go fast, but salvaging is hard to maneuver. Oh yeah, on your salvaging ship, you do not need Rosewood. Absolutely, Rosewood is literally just. Oh shit! I should potentially bring some food now. Rosewood hull is literally just for the Barracuda trials. That's it. That is literally for the Barracuda trials, nothing else. Your big ship, you're fine like leaving it at either Ironwood or just camp for, honestly. I don't have the Defender either, so that's where where's it out? Oh, if you don't have the Avernic Defender, you can just keep the Dragon Defender for Vorkath. Helps with combat bounties, though. I mean, it does, but I mean, I thought I got Dragon Nails again. So it helps with bounty, but your hull is gonna give you what, like more HP? Like, as long as you have repair kits, you're kind of chilling. Those freezes look annoying. I mean, they are, but these guys are just safe spottable. Like, you should be fine. Wyvern Shield would probably be a good offhand here. Not really. No, not really. It would be good if you're AFKing if you're not paying attention for protection. But you wanted the Tome of Fire for better DPS. I kinda don't want to leave here until we get one of the dragon sheets, but okay, let me see. So far I've been here for 41 minutes and I have killed 100. I think I should be perfectly fine killing 180 of these to go the expected drop rate, right? Let's kill 180 of these and let's see how much money we make for trying to go for at least one Dragon Sheet. Does Defender work good with range? I don't know how stuff Vorkath yet. No, the Defenders are just for melee. I guess you could make an argument that a Defender you can use with ranged only if you're PKing and if you like want to either save a spot or... Like, I'm guessing I have seen people, like, PKing with crossbows with their Defenders equipped, but it's just to, like, maybe, like, save one click or something. Metal Dragon Shit! Nah, nothing. So, technically, if we're talking math, even though this is not how it works, if I kill 180 of these, I should be on rate for getting 3 Dragon Nail drops. The first one was 9, the second one was 10, right? And if we get to 180 kills, the rate at which you can get these is 1 in 65, apparently. Allegedly speaking. And then if we kill 180, which is the expected drop rate for the Dragon Sheet, then we could potentially see 3 of these if we're, like, on decent drop rate. But that's not how math works. Technically, everything in Old School RuneScape and everything in life is 50-50, so... maybe not a good idea. Negative ranged attack bonus, I wouldn't. Yeah, no, I mean... that's why I said it's, like, super niche for... like, maybe someone PKing, like, trying to... like, you want to combo out, like, your crossbow or something. Because, like, what's a good offhand for ranged if you're PKing? From the very few LMS games that I have done, it's, I believe for the... what do you call it? For some of the builds, you have range with a Spirit Shield, but are people taking Spirit Shields PKing now? Upgrade shield that I need a little soon. Do you ever plan to make an iron... to do an iron guide? Oh, sorry, an iron again, or just stick to the main? I have a hardcore that I'm not really playing too much right now. I said to myself that I would park the hardcore at the Gemstone Crab until I get 99 sailing, but... I have logged in for 0 seconds on my hardcore since I started sailing. I don't have a hardcore yet. I'm relatively close-ish to the Questscape, but I say close not because I'm super close, it's because I have done, I think I have like, what, how many? I have like, less than 20 quests left, but all of those quests are the Master and Grandmaster ones. I haven't done any of the Grandmaster ones, Dragon Slayer 2, Monkey Madness 2, Song of the Elves, Sins of the Father. No, with Sins of the Father as Master. I have a hardcore, yeah, I barely play on it. ¿Cuánto tiempo te tomó llegar a 87 sailing? No siendo muy eficiente, me tomó 5 días. Sábado, domingo, lunes... 6 días. Took me about 6 days of non-efficient gameplay to get to 87 sailing. They should add Dragon Nails to KBD drops, it's irrelevant again. That's not a good idea for now, I feel like. These should be exclusive to sailing for now. In the future, which Jagex goes like, hey guys, time to rebalance like a few drops and everything. I would like to see Dragon Nails being added to some bosses in the future, but definitely not for now. Hey man. ¿Qué es eso? Oh, qué rico. ¿Una tortita? Qué rico, gracias. Oh, the wife made like a sandwich type of dish. Te amo, gracias. No, a ver, esto no es una chicken hamburger. Esto es un ham hamburger. Te amo. Oh, dude, I'm about to die. I do not want to die to Frost Dragons, man. Ketchup for breakfast? Ooh, ketchup does not sound bad with this, actually. I do not want to die to a Frost Dragon. Oh, Penguin, she already left. I'll tell her that you said hi. You're gonna pound the torta? Yes, sir. That's me right here. Una tortita de jamón. A chicken hamburger? Wait, what do you mean? Of course it's a chicken hamburger. More Dragon stuff will be dropped on the next raid, which will be similar regarding sailing plus quest features. I am a fan of that, yeah. Basically, I am okay with any item related to sailing to drop from sailing sources, right? So for example, it would be okay. Like imagine you have like a monster. I don't know, I'm gonna say something stupid. Like imagine there's an island which requires level 85 sailing, like that comes out in the future. And then you have a new Slayer dungeon there, right? Imagine you have Necreals, right? If you kill Necreals on an island that requires obviously a sailing level to get to, you can have a very small chance for those Necreals. Basically put, Dragon Nails could be what Crystal Shards are for Priffinus. Even if it's not a natural source to get them, it would be pretty cool for anything related to sailing or found in sailing locations to drop sailing items. So imagine you kill a Necreal at this island, and then they have a chance of, they have a 1 in 50 chance to drop 1 or 2 Dragon Nails. That would be pretty cool. That'd be a way to like maybe diversify your Slayer options. And then eventually imagine for an Iron, if you have to kill Necreals, you go like, oh, I can just kill Necreals at this island because I still need Dragon Nails to work on for my next upgrade. That'd be pretty good. ChatGPT math says that you should be 63% of the sheets to drop rate to be 90% succeeded at 360. I do agree with that. Thank you for those numbers, but I mean, like we said, like pretty much everything in old school is 50-50. Burguesa de Hambo. Including when Dragon drops in the next Dragon-based raid would be sick. What would you guys prefer? A Dragonkin-based raid or a Fremenic-based raid? Which one would be better? Which one would you guys prefer the better? I think I would like to see a Fremenic-based raid. Ñoño con su tortita de pollo? What do you mean? Fremenic, Dragonkin, ChatGPT. That's a hard one. First Dragon, then Fremenic. Could implement both realistically. Both would be cool, yeah. I don't really think Dragonkin are related to Fremenic though, but... Oh, that's so fucking good. Just found out the island south of Grimstone takes you to Vice. Huh? The island south of Grimstone. Wait, what do you mean? An island south of Grimstone? There's no island south of Grimstone. There's... Oh, what did I get? What did I get? Yo, the Dragon Metal Sheet! We got it! Easy game! Oh, that's so fucking good! No, I didn't see the drop. I didn't see the... I have the map open. Oh, let's fucking go. Oh, that's the collection lock slot. Huge. Nice, we got it. Dude, this trip is gonna be nutty as fuck, man. There you go, 50-50. There's my 50-50, man. Oh, that's massive. That's massive. Next race should be Dragonkin after Dragon Slayer 3 quest. I'll be complete. Can I tell you guys a hot take? Can I give you my hot old school RuneScape take? I don't like when a quest is numbered, when a quest is named after a number. Okay, Dragon Slayer 1, okay, fine. Dragon Slayer 2, that was the, no, wait. Monkey Madness 2 was the very first, second part of a quest in old school, right? We have Dragon Slayer 2, Desert Treasure 2. Couldn't we just name Desert Treasure 2? Imagine if that was literally just called The Fallen Empire. That would have been such a like just an overall better name for a quest. That's my hot take for old school RuneScape. I do not like numbers. So if you have a quest called Dragon Slayer 3, just call it, I don't know, fucking Attack of the Dragon King or something. I don't like numbers in quests. One small favor too, let's fucking go. No, you call that an even smaller favor. The Fallen Empire would have been sicker. Yeah, the name Desert Treasure 2 The Fallen Empire is really cool. But if you would have named it The Fallen Empire like just like that, it would have been so much better. In my opinion. Can I tell you guys something that I mean, maybe not embarrassed, but I'll tell you a confession. When Desert Treasure 2 dropped, I had to cancel a family vacation just to stream it. And it was actually a really good decision. I think that has been my most successful stream ever. I think we were streaming at like 1,600 people. Which, I mean, in terms of like Twitch or like other big streamers, like that's the average viewer base for like someone on Twitch, right? Then they go like, oh, 1.6k viewers, chill. Dude, for me, Desert Treasure 2 was like nutty as fuck. That at 1.6k, I'd never streamed to like that many people. So I had to like tell my parents, oh hey, you know, sorry, there's a big game update coming in when we go on vacation, so I'm just gonna have to like pay you for my flight and me and my wife's flight. So I'm basically gonna have to pay my parents for like what they pay, because that was supposed to be a family vacation that my parents were like buying for all of us, like, you know, like just to be together, right? Every year we go to like either Cancun or like to some other place, and my parents pay for everything, which is really nice. But that time I just felt really bad, and I'm like, hey, just tell me how much you spent on my and my wife's stuff, and I'll pay for it. So I had to cancel family vacation for Desert Treasure 2. Matsugai, how are you? Este way, Dragon Slayer 3. This time is personal. What do you mean? How's it? Oh, because of Bob, maybe. Recipe for Calamity. Oh, that'd be nice. I think in RuneScape 3 there is a third part of Recipe for Disaster called, I think this is request number 200 or something. I forget what it's named. Frost Dragon Bones will give us so much experience dating in RuneScape 3 on EOC, do they? They do not know. Frost Dragon Bones are only the fifth best bone in the game. Which, I mean, cost effective, from a cost effective like standpoint, I guess, it's not really that good. I guess if you convert them into like Blessed Bone Shards, you can argue that it would be good experience, but it's not really that great. Dragon Arrow Tips, I'll grab those. Cake Ninja Gaming, hello. Oh no! Oh! Dude, I thought I got fucked. The Dragonic Metal Sheet. Oh, did I want to hear that noise again? It's gonna come here. 3, 2, 1, go. Nah, scam. I'll follow up to the, oh shit. To the Triglove upgrade would be perfect Avernic gloves. I mean, I am a big fan of the Avernic threads. I'm a big fan. But I think, unless it is something catered towards, maybe not the, ooh, okay, that's also new. Dragon Cannonball, give me those. So we already got all of the dragon items from Frost Dragons, I think. We got Dragon Nails, Dragon Metal Sheet, and Dragon Cannonball. Yeah, so those are all the uniques that we can get from Frost Dragons. That's pretty cool. What was I gonna say? So you can argue that you can make a Tribrid glove slot for, that's maybe better than Barrow's gloves. I don't really think Jagex would want, or I mean, I would vote yes for them because it's cool. Like, you know, let me hit bigger numbers. But if you have a glove slot item that combines both, or is better than, the Ferocious Gloves, the Confliction Gauntlets, and the Zerite Vamp Braces, then I think we may have an over-tuning problem. I would vote yes, but I wouldn't really agree too much with the addition of a best in slot tribrid glove. It would be maybe more for the late game. Maybe give you an item slot that's better than Barrow's gloves, but worse than the best in slot ones. Maybe also worse than the Tormented Bracelet, because you still want Zenites to keep the value. First time streaming, watching your videos for years. What's good? How are you, man? Welcome. What question? First of all, I'm doing good. Thanks for asking. How are you doing this fine? What is it? Wednesday? No, Tuesday evening. So, question: how come you haven't been watching my videos for years and you have never tuned into a stream? Is it because I don't stream at a good time for you? Is it because like my streams don't pop up on your feed? How have you been watching my videos for years? But then this is the first time you're live. I'm just curious how that's, you know, how that works out, man. You stream during during work hours, you're right. I guess not everyone is privileged enough to either work from home or working or have a position where you can like maybe like watch some second screen monitor. Yeah, you're right, dude. Sorry for that. Because normally what happens is that if people are subscribed to my channel and if they don't have like notifications on or something, then sometimes my streams just don't pop up for a few people. Of this week for Thanksgiving. That's nice. What do you do for a living? When you have a job, Ruby, is that a question for me or for Grudy? If King's salvaging while I do some work on the side this week, that's very nice. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Salvaging, we definitely want to get a high sailing level to start abusing the fuck out of salvaging, especially this week where you guys are probably gonna have to go to maybe your parents' house or like family house for Thanksgiving. Greetings from Brazil. Hello, Victor. How are you? Everything from Brazil. Greetings from Mexico. Anything good? Dragon nails, yes sir! 10 of them! Give me this! Dude, we're fucking printing! What the hell? Oh, dude, we're printing! Oh, dude, what the fuck? 30 dragon nails, 1 dragon metal sheet, 17 dragon cannonballs. Oh, that's huge. I'm maxed, I want my cape back. Currently 83, that's very good, man, that's very good. 83, once you get to the 82s and if you're able to, oh, actually, you know what? You should be looking out for level 87 for the merchant salvaging ships. I think I want to try how much that is. Shipwreck salvaging, the highest one is merchant at level 87. That's gonna be huge. ¿En cuánto están los clavos de dragón? Amigos, están como en 275k. Así que básicamente una drop de estas es como casi 3 millones. 2.7. Still can't believe how early you got soup. Level 17, by the way. If anyone didn't know, not that I said it like 30 times every stream when we were training early in sailing, I got my sailing pet at level 17. 17, by the way. I failed Spanish? No problem. I mean, I just speak Spanish when someone has a question in Spanish. Getting 110k experience per hour at Feminic with Extractor and 1 shipmate. That's really cool. Oh. Not bad, not bad. Let me finish my breakfast and I'll continue answering your questions, yeah, fellas? Spoons in the chat. Merchant salvage is like 115 to 120k per hour, Connor. Thank you. Have you tried it or have you seen someone else doing it? We need to try that. And also, merchant salvaging gives you like either a dragon cannon or something, no? Like a dragon cannon barrel. Clan, my sailing level right now is 88. Hmm. 77 knocked it. I'm from the US, but I personally like that you're a bilingual streamer. Thank you. I think eventually I'd like to make videos in Spanish, but for now, since I would say old school RuneScape's majority player base is English speaking, then several things have been pretty good. Drop coins, platinum tokens consistently, and chance of dragon barrel and dragon nails. That's actually kind of fucking huge. Why is this guy attacking me? What? Wait, did I regain aggro? Or did I just attack this guy randomly one time? I also usually watch streams on Twitch. That's a party. That's part. Oh, that's part of why I haven't seen you. Got it. Twitch in general, I think I only streamed there like a few. So here's a fun fact about me. In my time playing old school RuneScape, I have only streamed on Twitch once, and that was when I was starting out. Someone one day told me, dude, when I had like 10 viewers, back in like late 2021, which I didn't stream. Someone told me, oh, tomorrow's my birthday, can you stream on Twitch? And I have done a singular old school RuneScape stream on Twitch. Twitch is just a platform, like in general as a platform, like, I mean, it's pretty fucking cringe, isn't it? So much controversy, so much favoritism. I don't like the platform in general. Like, streamers there, like, make your money however you want, right? But Twitch, like, in general is pretty sus. Getting 99, so I haven't gotten it yet, I'm only level 88, but I should be getting 99 either late this week or early next week. I need to make my 1 to 99 guide. And I am not making a 1 to 99 guide without the 99. I think that's just degenerate. Ton of merchant salvaging. Only got 4 Dragon Balls and there's over 4k salvaging, probably like Dragon Cannibals. No cannon, but 1,000,000 herbs. Not bad. Mist Rune. Twitch video player looks so fucking ancient as well. You know what the worst part about Twitch is? The ads. Sometimes I'm curious about what Bodhi, Foe, like whenever Wooks like streams every like 3 years, right? You go on Twitch and if you don't have either ad block or you don't have a subscription to Twitch to get rid of ads, I have been met with 3 minutes, that is right, 3 minutes worth of ads on Twitch before I can even start watching a streamer. So I start watching, I can watch for like 20 seconds and then I'm hit with ads and I just leave. It's just insane. And that is just not an experience that I want you guys to go through. That's why I do not stream with ads on YouTube. I could stream with ads on YouTube, I just don't. How are Frost Dragons? So far I've made like 10 mil GP in an hour, that's it. I'm gonna kill 30 more. That's the expected drop rate, 180. Do it, I have premium. Any ad over 30 seconds is a crime. Do you know what? You know what's radicalizing me? Not the internet, not Twitter. Right? You know I'm getting radicalized when I have an Amazon Prime subscription. I'm watching Amazon shows, and even if I'm paying for a service, I still get 3 ads during a movie. I am unironically getting radicalized as fuck. What level do I need to get these boys? You need level 87 sailing, that's it. You don't need a Slayer level for it. The only thing you need to kill these guys is level 87 sailing. When you ask questions to a Twitch streamer and then ads pop up right when the streamer starts answering a question, that's so stupid. Yeah, that's really stupid. That's degenerate. I hate it, man. Well, what do you hate, Connor? The ads? Why didn't they really nerf the buff in this week's update? I think on Twitter, on either Twitter or Discord, I have seen people talking about how you can activate a crystal extractor when you are AFK salvaging. I'm almost 100,000,000% certain that Jagex will make it so the crystal extractor can only be either turned on or activated when you are actually sailing, not AFK. I can guarantee you that's gonna be nerfed tomorrow. So if you guys are doing some shipwreck salvaging, make sure to abuse the fuck out of your crystal extractors now. I can guarantee you that's going to be nerfed tomorrow. This group profitability when you lose how much ads you run to. What do you mean by that? I'll wrap that up. Don't use a safe spawn to selfies a few tiles. What, this one? I mean, there's already someone here, so. One of the dev bots. Really? I don't watch too many dev bots. I got 72 to 76 sailing while they're trying to extractor. Now I am back to salvaging. Nice. Twitch have to... I always have the worst time. They never come uninteresting time. It's always the peak entertainment interaction. Boom! Trivago. 2 tiles east and one or two south. So like here? Do you mean here? Let me try that. Let me see if the dragon can get here. That is a good question. Ooh, that's actually pretty cool. Thank you. I thought by southwest you meant this, and I was like, yeah, you know, I don't want to crush this guy, you know. Thank you. I'm pretending my crystal extractor is LOB. Make sure to touch it every minute, exactly, with consent of course. What the fuck? I was gonna joke about no, dude, it's better without consent, but I don't want to be cancelled, so. Nope, I am not joking about doing something inappropriate without someone's consent. Nope, you're not gonna see me on Reddit getting cancelled. I consent. You don't have to dragon around as much. I mean, that is correct, yeah, but I mean, then this can happen. Sailing level to kill those dragons. You need level 87. 87. So far, I have made 1 mil per hour with 1 metal dragon sheet and 30 dragon nails. No, sorry, 10 mil GP per hour. Apple pie. Oh shit. Can I juggle too? I consent for LOB. What the fuck? Consent is non-transferable, man. Most important part of your sailing guide should be warning people where not to put their facilities. That is correct, yeah. I am, however, going to have a video going over sailing tips on how to build your ship. So that's going to go on the 1-to-99 sailing guide, but I'm not going to make big emphasis on it. Dragon arrow tips, man. I consent for real as hella weed. What does that mean? On KC30 with drop Sag? What do you mean by that? What do you mean with drop? Fellas, I have killed 161. I'm gonna kill 19 more to go on the theoretical drop rate for a dragon sheet, 180. And we will see how much money we have made thus far. I saw one dude dismantle his dragon salvage hook because I thought it was his crew couldn't use it. Oh, ouch. How much money do you... How much is a dragon? Okay, so if you look for dragon nails, you need dragon nails to build everything dragon related, right? Right. Dragon cannon, dragon hook. Rosewood repair kit. What the fuck? Right. A dragon cannon barrel, and a dragon cannon and a dragon hook. How much are those going for? The dragon cannon barrel is going for... Oh, that's not bad. 30 million GP. The dragon cannon's not expensive. That's not bad. The dragon hook, on the other hand, that's 65 million GP. Jesus. Where do you get that? Is that from Great White Shark? At a chance of 1 in 1,010, bro. That's insane. So, yeah, fellas, do your Great White Shark... do your Great White Shark tasks. The fact that double dragon salvage hook is worse is so troll. Wait, how's it worse? Double dragon salvage? So you stick to room, no? What do we say? When salvaging, should I drop or salvage the inventory? You have to build the salvaging station for your boat. So you get salvage, you clean the salvage, and then you drop anything you don't want. That's the play. Oh god. Only one crewmate is able to use a dragon hook. All of the others are too... Oh, that's troll. That is so troll. Connor, even with the boost from the Whirlpool surprise? One dragon is best slot, I think. I mean, I would honestly just stick to 2 runes. 2 rune ones. I unironically just have zero desire to like do the dragon cannon, like either dragon cannon or dragon hook. High alcohol, a lot of salvaging. I think one thing I have seen so far is that if you plunder pirate salvages, I saw a post on Reddit that said that you get a lot of rings from it, and if you're an Ironman and if you salvage if you salvage sapphire rings from the pirate salvaging state or location, you can enchant them and you can add it to your Ring of Suffering if you have one. So that's a really good use, and that's maybe how Ironman will get those charges. The boost isn't plus 2 crewmates, it brings the level up. Oh, got it. Okay. So it's not like plus 2 to all of their stats for like the candiness. What is the other one? Piloting? I don't know. In the cash right now, so Dragon Hook is definitely not an option for me. Yeah, but I mean, dude, those are so rare from Great White Sharks, right? Dragon Arrow tips, man. Dude, I keep getting excited when I see Dragon Underground, just thinking it's a Dragon Nail. Because if you drop the Dragon Nails, right, it hasn't caught up with the actual real price. So it shows up as a worthless drop. Privateering, thank you. Both bottles apparently don't drop from higher salvage. I mean, I'm guessing that's to keep like things relevant at all stages, right? That'd be nice, because then imagine if you don't, if you're able to get the things from lower level salvage from all of the high tier ones. Then the high tier ones don't have like as much useful stuff as you would want, and the lower tier ones just serve no purpose. Right? So that would be a way to immediately kill content, in my opinion. Then as an iron, or if you want to make a little bit of cash, you go like, oh hey, I could get a magical bottle from this salvage. Maybe I should come here instead of going for the highest one. Try to rush 87 to farm dragons to print some cash. Yeah, that seems like a really good idea. It seems like this is the play back in RuneScape 3 when Dungeoneering was added. It was like, oh dude, let me get 85 Dungeoneering ASAP so I can start printing the fuck out of like of frost dragons. You can get uniques from salvaging. Which ones? Can you access the island with boosted sailing level? No. You can only boost to build things. And for facilities, you need to have the level to use them. So I would not recommend you boost to make facilities. You can boost to make core boat parts. At level 88, I was able to make the Rosewood hull. And so far it's been nutty as fuck. Can I get another Dragon Metal sheet though, please? How much GP per hour is this? I'm gonna show you in about 4kc. In 4kc I finish. In 4kc I will have killed 180 of these, which is the theoretical drop rate for one of these, the Dragon Metal Sheet. And this is going for like 4 mil right now. This is like 2.7 mil. One Dragon Nail is like 250 KGP at the moment of like this stream. So far we've been absolutely fucking printing. Remember that this is only because this is brand new content. The more people that unlock sailing, level 87, I can see the Dragon Sheets being 1 to 2 mil GP. And the Dragon Nails could potentially be what, like at maybe like anywhere between 50 and 100k in the future. I don't really see these things falling below 50k. GP rate do you think this will settle down to? I mean, it's kind of hard to tell. I think maybe if you can do, maybe this will be anywhere between 1.5 to like 4 mil per hour if you get lucky. Which is still really good. But because you need 87 sailing and you need like... Oh, beautiful, beautiful! 15 Dragon Nails! What? You're trolling! How many can you get from that? What? That's the maximum amount, by the way. 15 Dragon Nails is the maximum amount. Holy shit. Dude, we're printing. We got 4. We got 4 drops from Dragon Nails. That is actually massive. On the second to last one, by the way. Dude, I'm killing one more. I'm killing one more dragon and we're getting the fuck out of here. That's like a 4 mil GP drop. This is insane. That's so cool. High-end items that are dropping every day. It's a one-time purchase for most players. That is correct. Once you are able to upgrade your ships, you will never need the Dragon Nails anymore. That is why if you guys unlock 87 sailing, you want to come here. If you don't have any rush for 99, if you're not maxed, if you don't care about the 99, you want to get 87 sailing, and you want to camp here until prices drop. So you guys have like almost the entirety of this week. Unlock 87 sailing, and get here grinding. Alright, that's it. So, what did I get? Nothing. Bone Crusher. Pages, check pages. I spent like a lot of pages here, but that's fine. That's just test things out. Right, let's go. Someone died next to me on the Frost Dragons and they had like a 10 nail drop. Do I give it to them? Hell no, you keep it. No. That drop is not theirs anymore. That's yours. How much GP per hour? We're just about to find out. Let me go to a non-shitter world, by the way. Alright. So, boys and girls, how much money did we get out of a... What the fuck is this guy not wearing a cape? How much money did we get from... Oh, wait a second. I think Oh, never... Okay. So this guy has 2 KC Zug. I would imagine if someone is already on this 2350 total level world, and if you do not have an Infernal Cape... No, I mean, but you can just revert it. Yeah, never mind. Right, so boys and girls, how much money did we make from this? I think this was going for, let's say, let's put it in for 3.5 mil. It sells for 3.7. What about the Dragon Nails? Let's sell them for 250k each. Oh my lord! Oh, they fucking sold! Oh! I just made a... Sorry for the autistic screech. I just made 15 million GP in an hour and 15 minutes. What? Fellas, at the time of making this video, at the time of the stream, Frost Dragons is the absolute best moneymaker in the entire game. This one, we do not care about. The shard acquisition, the Yama contracts are a scam. This one does not matter. Frost Dragons is the absolute highest moneymaker in the entire game right now. Holy shit. That's insane. Look at 11 million GP, 3.7. That is nutty. That is insane. Jesus. So, oh, we need to sell the cannonballs too. 1 second. I don't really think these are gonna go for like that much. What about 2k each maybe? How much are those going for? Yeah, that's really not going for that much. And also, let me sell... Let me high alk this. High alk that. What was this? Adamant ore. Sell all for -10. And then sell the rune cannonballs for this much. Boys and girls, I just made 16 million GP in an hour and 15 minutes. 20 hours at 50 mil per hour would be 1 billion GP. You would need to get really lucky with the nails. But yeah, what do we fellas think? Good money maker or what? Good money maker. Level 87 for Frost Dragons. 87 sailing. You do not need a Slayer level for it. Right. Does anyone want to check anything else out before I go to Barracuda? I think this was really good testing. This was really good testing. You made 50 million GP so far. That's insane. This was really good testing. I am not really that worried about money, right? That afro looks interesting. I'm not too worried about money, right? So, do you guys want me to test anything else out? Just sold 2 bonds for more. Wait, just sold 2 bonds for more? So it's kind of mid. Kind of, yeah. But yeah, you think it will be a low GP at the end of the week? No, maybe at the end of the week you can make... If you get lucky on drop rate, you can definitely cap out, like, maybe this will be eventually... Maybe it will drop down to, like, anywhere between 2 and, like, 4 mil per hour, I think. Construction requirement for a boat upward for Frost Dragons. The only thing you need to get to Frost Dragons is an Eternal Brazier. Otherwise, you're not going to be able to... And I think also either a Rune or Adamant Keel. I don't know if the keel is needed for you to, like, traverse the icy waters, but you need this. You need level 78. And I believe you can boost for it. So you can be, like, level 73 to traverse the icy waters, but in order to get to Frost Dragons, you need 87 sailing. So, fellas, I think that's gonna be it for testing. Isn't this so nice? Oh, the people are still talking in 2.3k restricted worlds. And I'm also talking. Normally, when you go to no, not 2.2k. What's no one's there anymore. To 2k total level worlds, right? When you go there, no one talks, which is good. And then whenever someone speaks, it's like, hey man, we don't speak here, so watch it. But yeah. Let me go ahead, grab my Fashionscape so we can go to the Barracuda Trials. And I'm going to show you guys the Barracuda Trial, the Gwyneth Glide with the Rosewood Hull, which is now the best experience per hour. Give me this, and I just need a bunch of... what? I just need a bunch of anglerfish. Let me boost up, and boom, there we go. Action, let's action. 15 mil GP per hour, man. Is that fucking nutty or what? I still find it kind of ridiculous that you're, kind of ridiculous that you can teleport to your ship and you can teleport your ship to you. But, that's the game. This food is really nice. Yum. Let me finish eating. So I can answer your guys' question. Whether you wear a hit point scape, I think the parrot's cuter. And honestly, like, the better regeneration, I don't think it's gonna be like that much better. Buen provecho, gracias, amigo. Do you think there will be nerfs to tomorrow's update? I think one of the nerfs that not that I would like to see, but I'm pretty sure it's gonna get nerfed, is the Crystal Extractor if you're salvaging. I really don't think there's any reason why you should activate the Crystal Extractor if you're not moving. This should only be when you're, like, sailing around, which I understand why people, you know, like the extra experience, but 100,000,000% that's gonna be nerfed tomorrow. What's that bird? It's called the Shoulder Parrot. It's a reward from the beginner clue scrolls. When do you think there will be a loot for 10 hours of Frost Dragon video? I mean, I could potentially make one, but I think Mr. No Sleep is better suited for those, either loot from 10 hours or loot from 1,000. That'd be pretty cool. All right, so stop the sales. So what I want to do is I want to practice with you guys the Gwyneth Glide with the Rosewood Hull, because I need to get used to it still. Right, let me reset XP per hour. Let me add Silk Canvas. I knew it was you. I seen you at the store earlier. Wait, what store? George's Lives? Wait, what store? Or at the Grand Exchange? Hi and welcome, I have a new video for you today. Mr. No Sleep here. Alright fellas, let's go. I am going to log out. And also, if you log out when you're on your boat, I think you go to a random dock. I don't think you appear on your boat. Wait, that's so stupid. Dude, I think you go to a random boat. Look, you teleport to. Right? You board to 1. Casual docks in 3, 2. Oh no, please, please don't talk to me, man. But yeah, look, you are on your boat. You log out. You log back in, and you are. I mean, I don't know where exactly. Yeah, see? That's so weird. That did not happen. That did not happen. Let me go to the boat and actually start the Barracuda Trials. What are the numbers above your head? This is called a visual metronome, and I'm gonna tell you why it's important in a second. Always log out on salvaging and somehow stay at the same spot. That is weird. That is weird. Because you haven't actually docked somewhere. I mean, a few days ago I was able to log out. Like, when on my ship. And that didn't do it. It didn't do that. Right, Rosewood Hall. I'm gonna show you guys. My PB without, or maybe with the previous one, with the Ironwood Hall, was 6 minutes and 3 seconds, right? And I'm gonna show you how much faster we can do it. Experience getting GG with a max boat. When it's the lightest, this one can be up to 220 kxp per hour. If you board your boat from a mooring point, you get teleported. But if you board from a real port, you stay on your boat when you log out. You board from a real... I see. Okay. That's really inconvenient, no? Like, I really hope they fix that, because that's not how it used to work. Right, fellas, let's go. When it's glide. The timer above my head, I click it when I use the wind. So, like, for example, here, because you have 33 ticks of wind. 33 ticks, and then, you know, you have to reset it. Oh, dude, this world is already fucking ass. No, man. This world is kind of ass. Can you recommend a good sailing level? A good sailing leveling guide. Yeah, mine, coming up in the future. And then, dude, we do this, and then we reset the timer. I am not going to recommend you a guide that I'm gonna do in the future. So, what you could do is you could level up to 30, and then from 30 to 55 you do Temper Tantrum. From 55 to 72 you do Jubbly Jive, and from 72 to 99 you do this. That's basically it. Oh, nice. Of course, but until then, I mean, I'll be honest with you, I have not seen any 1 to 99 guide from someone who has the 99. And whoever makes a 1 to 99 guide without a 99 is just a fucking loser. So that'd basically be like having a fat yoga instructor. Are you gonna trust a yoga instructor who's fat? I would say no. Would you trust me if I told you how to cook lobster at home when I can barely make a sandwich? The answer is no. Even if I can read how to make lobster, you do not pay attention to people who make a 1 to 99 guide without the 99. In my opinion. Crystal extractor, I need that. I need to turn that on, man. Exploration needs more XP, otherwise spamming is just goated. Yeah, this method is just insane, man. I like it a lot. But with the Rosewood Hall, this is getting a little... I mean, yesterday, it kind of felt out of control. Boys and girls, have any of you played the game called Kirby Air Ride or Air Riders? The one that came out on the Switch recently? Type 1 in the chat if you have. If you have, the Rosewood Hall basically feels like you're on steady trial, and you level up your ship enough where you can't even control it anymore. The first time I used the Rosewood Hall, dude, it was nutty. I could barely control it. And I was like, what the fuck am I doing? Dude, I was going so fast. But now this is a little more manageable. KW? What do you mean by KW? What are we laughing at? My inability to control my Kirby Air Ride ship? I had no idea getting the crates gave experience. You get sailing experience from the crates, from trimming your sails, from using the wind. And that's pretty much it, yeah. And I believe, don't quote me on this, I think you can get the pet from getting one of those boxes. It just has to be like infinitely more rare than just getting it from completing a trial and also from a port task. What parts makes your boat faster? The hull. The body of the boat. Rosewood so far is nutty as fuck, man. Rosewood is insane. Just look how much faster it is. This guy has Camp 4. And look, that he's literally eating my dust. Or should I say my mist or something? I don't know. Like, look, see ya! Just a hull, not the keel? No, the keel is only for defensive stats, I think. I believe the keel does not offer speed. So you see how every time my counter reaches either 30, 31, 32, 33, I click on the wind, and I press my spacebar in order to reset it. So look, I'm gonna do it now. 3, 2, 1, go. Boom. And then because these sails give you 33 ticks of a boost. I think the higher tier one gives you like 36 or something. Something similar to it. Give me the crystal extractor. Boom. Heal equals defense and HP. Got it, thank you. So yeah, basically the keel is what gives you your boat more like sustainable, no, not sustain, more resistance. I don't even know what the helm is used for though. I mean, that's just for the higher tier, what do you call it? That's just for the higher tier Barracuda trials, but I don't know how else you, like, why you want to use those. I also bought an item called Barracuda paint on my on the ship, so that goes with the rune stuff. I have zero desire to upgrade my ship for dragon parts for Rosewood. Come sail away with me. What do you mean? So look, I think it's gonna be a pretty solid 535 or 540. It's definitely gonna be under 540. Oh, I know. That turn is very sus. That turn is very sus. So yeah, without even trying, or like, okay, actually trying, but with like not perfect clicks, you basically shave 30 seconds off your PV with the Rosewood hull. Oh shit. Which is insane. It's a song? Oh, it's a song, got it. But yeah, the road to 99 is basically this. I'll be doing some port tasks maybe on... Maybe tomorrow? Tomorrow we can do some port tasks. Because then if you guys are watching this for like a solid, what? The entire 3-hour stream, then... I don't know. I don't know if I would like to watch 3 hours of someone going through Barracuda trials, right? Let's do this for a solid 1 hour though, and let's see how much XP we can get. Oh shit, I did not mean to go that way. That was not the way I was supposed to go. This is definitely not gonna be a good time. Oh, that's good, that's good, that's good. That's one small tick in which you can get the box. Was getting like 100k doing chill port tasks. At what level, if you don't mind the question? Some OSRS. What level? And also what level port tasks were you focusing on? Were you doing courier tasks or bounty? My clanmate got the pet from charting. Seems almost everything drops pets. Yeah. It's basically almost like skilling, basically from skilling. Can't you get skilling pets from any XP drop that requires that skill? Rune crafting, if you're not doing Guardians of the Rift, rune crafting any rune in the game can get you a rune crafting pet. For thieving, you can do pickpocket, you can be stealing from stalls. How else can you get Rocky? Wood cutting, basically chopping any tree can get you the pet. Fishing anything can get you the pet. That's the same for mining. So it makes sense that for sailing is the same thing, right? Same mechanics for sailing. I'm a fan of that. 87, but starting from 62 courier. Got it. Okay. 100k. That is not bad. And that could also be a good moneymaker too, right? Because you get those paints. And I think there's a particular paint that goes for like a lot higher than usual, right? At level 7. Wait, what's the level 7? Oh, you got it from charting as well. Level 7. That's insane. Oh, from chart? Dude, you can get the pet from charting too. So it seems like literally any XP drop can give you the pet. Farming, dude, but any crop has a chance of giving you the farming pet. So that's nice. I like to see that the Jagex is consistent with that. I just wonder how rare it is from getting it from certain, like, spots. I'm guessing that if you grab a crate from one of the speed trials, if you grab a single crate from it, it's like, oh hey, you have a 1 in 100,000 chance of getting it. Or maybe 1 in a million, who knows. So yeah, the Rosewood hull is just so nutty. XP per hour, we're gonna go insane. I'm pretty confident today I'll be hitting 90. That's my goal for today. No, not for the stream, but for the day in general. Ay, Dios. And then after that, I think 1 level or 2 levels per day should be fine. You know what's been cutting on my gains? Dude, Kirby Air Riders came out on the 20th, and just like over the weekend I had the chance to like play it a little bit. So every time I'm sailing, I'm like, dude, I want to be playing Kirby Air Riders. Dude, it's such a fun game. Can I say something that's gonna sound a little bit fucking ridiculous? And I said it on Discord. I had more fun in 30 minutes playing Kirby Air Riders than in 82 sailing levels. Like, that's an unironically, like, incredibly fun game. RuneScape, I mean, old school RuneScape, sure, I'm having fun, but, I mean, this is, like, kind of an autistic type of fun, right? Number goes up. I'm waiting for sailing pet transmog. I mean, I don't know if Jagex will up those, though. I swear I'm missing clicks, man. I swear I'm missing clicks. Kirby Air Riders was so much fun back in the day. Used to play it all the time. Dude, me too. I literally broke one controller. Not out of rage, right? But one of my controllers, like A button, started fucking up because I was just playing it for so long. And you can technically also play with a trigger, but that one was also fucked. So I had to beg my parents to buy another GameCube controller just so I could keep playing Kirby Air Ride. Kirby is autistic fun too. What do you mean? No, yeah, okay, that's autistic fun because you're going fast, but RuneScape is autistic fun because number goes up, right? Both of them are autistic fun, but in a different way. Four of us would play and we would play tag all around the maps. Dude, that's so much fun. Big fucking chillin'. 542. That is not great. I definitely fucked up a few laps there, so we need to see what's up. 200k per hour. Autism is a spectrum. Shit, I need to restart that. Bozo. How autistic are you? Old school RuneScape autistic or Kirby Air Ride autistic? That depends. Why would you do that to your hair? It was a donation incentive. I would normally not do this, but I said that I would. I mean, if you cared hearing about the story, I was gonna get a haircut this weekend, but there was a marathon in my city, like my area. Fuck! Oh, what the fuck is that? What the hell? You can literally get stuck there like a moron. So I couldn't go. Normally, the place that my wife and I go to for breakfast on Sundays, that was closed because of the fucking marathon. And I did not want to go to another spot that wasn't the one that I was, planning on going. So I did not get a haircut on Sunday, but I'll be getting a haircut this Sunday. I think the blonde Lkaoz era is definitely over. It was fun, but it's now over. I mean, I'm not opposed to like maybe dyeing my hair again in the future, right? But it's just, I mean, not inconvenient, but when they bleached my hair, dude, it started itching. So I don't really want to cause like, maybe not permanent, but like long-term damage to my hair or my head, my scalp even. I'm not opposed to like dyeing it again, but I mean, do the maintenance. I had it like dyed dark blue, and the dark blue lasted for like a solid, did I want to say like maybe 4 or 5 days. After my first shower, it just started fading. So I kind of don't like the maintenance that goes with it. So I think dyeing my hair will eventually just be like a stream thing. Maybe not like a continuously happening event. I don't know how to say it. Like, it's not really recurrent. Are you Kirby Air Ride autistic or 200 mil free-to-play runecrafting XP autistic? Oh no, that's the worst one. You belong in a mental asylum if you go for anything past level 50 free-to-play, honestly. In old school RuneScape. How does I am asking me about Ishnu Tier Lament? About Yu-Gi-Oh? Well, I mean, since I don't know much about it, and I can't really ask the good questions, but I'm pretty sure there are things that we can yap about for hours if it's our I would say our special topic. The yapping sessions go crazy. You know that the furnace in Grimstone, give me 1 second to read the comment. Is that gonna say that what? That it doubles the speed of cannonballs or what? Give me 1 second to read that. That is not, this is not good. Oh, this is kind of difficult to control. Please. Rosewood makes you craft cannonballs 2 times speed. Yes, I knew that. I did know that. Thank you. Doubles output as far as I know. I mean, it's not double output. I think it's just double speed. But now my question is it worth it doing it like that? Because like you need, even if you park your boat there, right? You dock your boat at the Grimstone. And you have a greater teleport focus for you to teleport to and back from it. To it and just teleport back and forth. Are you, even if you have a crafting cave, is that good enough for you to teleport back? It kind of feels... Oh, there's a fairy ring, okay. I mean, if it's also double output, then yeah, that would be huge. I just haven't tested it yet. Directly on the furnace. 2 times faster equals double the product. Not really. I mean, what would you rather? From 1 metal bar, getting 4 cannonballs? Or 2 cannonballs, or no, 4. 8 cannonballs. Or 4 cannonballs at 2 times speed. As an iron, you would want the times 8 cannonballs, right? Yeah, I would say double the speed is not the same as double the product. Is there no bank for fast cannonball? I'd have to check. There's no bank at the Grimstone, no. Oh, that I haven't trimmed my fucking sails, bro. This is gonna be a pretty bad lap. Sailing hard? No, sailing's not hard. I've been having a lot of fun with it. I'm having fun! I swear I'm having fun. Oh, the crystal thing is just so annoying, though. Oh my fucking god, please give me that crate, motherfucker. Dragon Slayer 3 better let us make dragon metal? That'd be huge. Yeah, the Rosewood hull, this is literally my 2nd time using it, and yeah, you can tell that I'm not used to doing it this way. This the fairy ring makes it hurt way less. Is there actually a fairy ring at the Grimstone? I didn't see a transportation icon other than the one at the docking station. Or the port. I love sailing. Give me 1 second to read that. Hate the boxes and Barracuda trials. Oh, okay, so you hate the trials. I mean, that's fair. Not all the methods are going to be for everyone. The bottom of the step up to the dragons. Oh, so the fairy ring is inside the cave. Oh, in that case, that would be huge. In that case, that'd be nutty. Because, oh, it's inside. Thank you. I did not see that when I got there. Do you need to do anything to... Oh, dude, fuck me. I'm just not paying attention to when I need to set the sails. Do you need to do anything to the fairy ring? Or as soon as you unlock 87 sailing, you got it? This was such a terrible lap, dude. Look at that. 550. Hell no. We can do much better than that, man. Come on. It's right by the furnace. That's insane. Right, let's have a good lap. Otherwise, the increase in XP per hour is not going to be very noticeable. Sea charting is chill as fuck. It is nice, but I just don't like the mermaid, like riddles. I can see them, you know, I can see why Jagex added it, just to like have something extra to have fun, right? But I think I'm gonna wait until, okay, maybe not wait. I don't want to be like one of these people that goes like, I'm gonna wait for a Runelite plugin to solve this, right? Okay, like that's a little weird. I understand that, I would be okay with that, but I really don't want to sound like a Runelite hold my hand crybaby type of deal. But But, I think a plugin that gives you the answers to the mermaid riddles would be really cool. Just like how you can do it with the clue scrolls. Yeah, you can just wiki them, but I mean, yeah, sure, yeah. I'm genuinely sounding stupid. Man, give me a RuneLite plugin to make my life easier, please. It's just a little annoying. They're too convoluted to be done without the wiki. That's correct, yeah. They're in the wiki already, I don't know. Yeah, that would basically be like having the clue scroll plugin telling you, oh, like the answer to this riddle is 5. Right? Because the medium clue scrolls, there is a type of clue that you can input like an answer to the NPC that gave you the clue. You're right though, the quest helper beats reading the wiki also. Yeah, see? Not a bad idea. Not a terrible idea. Dude, I feel like the crates are just so inconsistent. There are some times in which you can like grab the crate from like 2 tiles away. Some of them you're less than a tile away and like you just don't grab it. The meteorologist ones are not my cup of tea. I haven't done a single one of those. Can you guys explain how that works though? I have not done a single one of those. I talked to a troll and it's like, oh hey, grab this like item. I'm like, okay. What do I do with it? And then you click on it and it's like, oh yeah, like the weather, you need to chart the weather south. And okay, I go south and... Okay, what now? They're horrible? What's the gist of them? Let's go to the map which tells you where to go. Got it. The directions aren't directions. Yeah, they're weird. Oh my god! This guy missed it. Dude, I love it when people just cope and go like, no, my crate! Dude, that has happened to me so many times. It's like the hot and cold. Got it. With a central location, the opposite direction of the wind. Dude, that sounds ass. That sounds like ass. I wonder what how big of an update Jagex is gonna have tomorrow for us. Because then the what do you call it? The like, dude, 1 week after the biggest update in the history of the entire game, you have to have some fucking bangers, no? Maybe give us a little bit of quality of life, some buffs, some nerfs. What are we gonna get tomorrow? If it's south, it goes west until west-east until it changes. Yeah, it just sounds like ass. I really want to wait for my wiki plugin, by the way. Sorry, for my RuneLite plugin. The wind goes in a circle. You have to find a center where the wind is calm. Okay. Oh, that makes more sense. That still sounds like us, though. Elven Sharding absolutely gonna get an XP nerf. I don't think it needs an XP nerf, Hansi. I think it needs to be nerfed so you cannot activate it or grab the crystal if you are not moving. Speaking about moving, I didn't even activate my shit. It shows on the map where to go. Okay. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Oh, I get it. Okay. So I guess we can try one of those. Oh, dude, my wind management has been ass during these, like, all of these laps. This lap is also gonna be like 550 or something. It's gonna be so bad. It pains me to say, but I agree. I love the extractor. It is really good, yeah, but I think it's maybe a little bit too strong if you're not doing anything that involves like movement. 100% they're gonna make it so if you're not like, basically just say it can be something as simple as the extractor charges only when you're moving. That can be something as simple as that, right? Oh, dude, this lap was asshole and I still got 530. Okay. Guess I'll take that. Is that a PB? I don't think so, right? No. What's my PB? I don't know. Let's try to aim for a PB. Real Alex? Well, what did Alex say? I can fucking wait for Blood Moon Rises. Oh, that's true. Give us a new fucking beefy vampire boss, man. Vampire boss would go hard as fuck. Vampire boss for blood shards, please. Anyone? We're already talking about it's fine. It's only 36k an hour. What do you mean it's only 36k XP per hour? What do you mean? It's every minute. What's 600 times? What's 600 times 60, man? I mean, I'm not good at math, but am I missing something, or like I'm not the best math, like I'm not the biggest math enjoyer, but why you want to punish people for AFK? Dude, you're kind of sounding fucking retarded right now. I don't want to punish people for AFK. This item should incentivize people moving. It is an item that you get that gives you a wind mote that you can then use for speed. Speed should only be used when you're moving. I'm not punishing anyone. This should reward players who are moving. No, it shouldn't. You're coping. That's it. That's just a bad take. We have like bad takes, like people coming here saying, dude, I don't like sailing. Why? You know, this. Okay, and I can agree with that. But right now you're being schizo. I disagree. Well, I disagree with you. I guess it's an agree to disagree situation. If anything, right? Let's say this. If anything, if you want to use the extractor if you're not moving, it gives you, instead of 600 XP, gives you 100. Keep coping. This should only be incentivized if you're actually moving, like touring around. Not AFK. It's the best thing ever, and it should be nerfed. Wait, what do you mean, Connor? It's the best thing ever and it should be nerfed? What, the wind extractor, like in general, or by doing something specific? Oh, no, 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 please! Oh, no! Oh, my crate, man. Give me that. If you want to AFK, just salvage for easy, massive experience, yeah. That's correct. Okay, this is looking very, very bad. This lab has probably been the worst I've done. One thing I hate about change is that it widens the XP gap to punish. No, wait, sorry. Between. Give me 1 second to read the rest of your comment. Between good trials and everything else, even more. Wait. How would it widen the gap? Huh? I don't know, dude. I honestly think it's just such a simple change. It shouldn't really be that controversial, I think. Don't get me wrong, I love AFK experience. I don't agree with us having this item usable the way it is when you're moving, when you're AFKing. It shouldn't. You don't get wind emotes if you don't have the wind catcher, but then yet again, if you want to punish AFKers, giving them 100 XP, so glad you don't work at Jagex. You are massively coping, dude. You're so upset. My XP. I mean, technically you said that it's 36k XP per hour. So if you can't even do basic math, like I'm not good at math, right? But I mean, I can do a simple 600 times 60, right? 36k XP per hour, dude. You're fucking coping. Yeah, you don't have the IQ to argue, I'm sorry. Just agree to this agreement. Oh shit. Infinity Hearts, what is your RSN? Oh yeah, that's a good question. That's a really good question. Infinity Hearts, drop the RuneScape username. That's a really good question. What's your RSN? Man's gonna have like 30 runecraft. Oh my god. Isn't 600 XP times 60 minutes 36k? Okay, listen, like, I'm bad at math, but isn't it 3.6k? Like, I'm terrible with numbers. Isn't 600 times 60 3.6k? If it was 36, right? Oh shit, then I'm not gonna have the speed. Oh shit, this lap is gonna be really bad. No, lol, no. Shoot your best shot, brother. Right, Infinity Hearts, what's your RSN? Drop it. Which one I have? 9? Oh, 9 accounts. Ugh. Ay. Now that's the issue. There's the issue. 36k. 36k. Wait, what? So I'm the stupid one. All right, I guess I should be saying sorry for. Wait, really? Then by all means it should be nerfed even harder. Dude, I was like, yeah, I don't agree with that because, but really, like 3.6k experience. Dude, I'm stupid. I'll give you that. I'm stupid. Right? But 36k per hour just by clicking something. Wait, that's honestly stupid. I do not agree with that. Okay, so today you guys learned that I am terrible at math. It just sounded like so inconsequential. I was like, yeah, 3.6k XP did nothing. At 36k XP, that shit needs to get nerfed. Sorry for the cope. I'm so bad at math. Holy shit. Oh my lord. I'm so bad at multiplication. Selling speedrun is bank standing at the bank vote. Yeah, true. Dude, it just sounded so stupid. Imagine you're just there sitting on, like, literally sitting at your boat. 1 click every minute. 36k XP per hour? That sounds too crazy. I mean, I know that's basically what the gemstone crab is. That's basically the gemstone crab, no? 1 click every 10 minutes, and you get massive XP per hour. My bad. You can't even get 36k per hour at 92 mining amethyst. Yeah, dude, that's why it sounded so crazy to me. I was like, nah, dude, that can't be right. Also, I take it back. I'm sorry. Listen, I don't do this often. So better call it a W. I don't apologize often on my streams. I'll apologize for calling you a retard for not being able to go for not being able to do math. When I'm the one who wasn't able to do math. I'm sorry for that. I'm not sorry about saying that that method should be nerfed. It needs to get nerfed. Also, yeah, what's your RSN? Yeah, but it's 1k per hour. I missed it. What's being nerfed? I am just speculating that the crystal extractor is gonna get nerfed tomorrow. So far, it's just speculation. Connor kick W. What did Connor say? He's searching high scores for Bunkel's account or something. My bad. Not 1k per hour. My RSN is Salaberto. What the fuck? Infinity Hearts, we're waiting for your RuneScape username. Where is it? Where is it? We're all patiently waiting. 9 accounts, but 10 business days to give us one. Yeah, that's so weird. Man, which of the 9 accounts do you want? What, can I ask why someone has 9 RuneScape accounts? Can I ask why anyone has more than 3 RuneScape accounts? It must get hard to remember all of them. Yeah, I guess. I guess he's grabbing all the usernames from like the cheat sheet or something. Be patient, he's double name changing all of them real quick. I don't see him. There's no way a stranger on the internet lied, right? Lying on the internet is illegal. There's no way he lied, right? Infinity, hello. I feel so stupid for calling someone a retard for not being able to do math. When I wasn't able to do 600 times 60. That just sounded way too fucking crazy. 36k per hour, sailing, 1 click every minute. No attention, no input, nothing. That's so stupid. Oh my god. Real world trading. Wait, is he RWTing or what? The only reason you have that much is if you play a lot of randomizers. But randomizer how? Like, you have a main, you have an iron, you have a group iron, you have a hardcore, you have a UIM, you have a chunk locked account, you have 2 spec transfer alts, and then you have a PKing pure account. You have 2 of them. You have a pure and a Zerker. I just can't fathom why someone would have more than 3 accounts. Task generator, true. The guy basically has an account for every Snowflake game mode that has been seen on YouTube, I guess. Oh, only twice. Wait, what's only twice? Sorry for grief? Wait, what? I mean, Hansi griefing me? Nah, that never happens. That has never happened in the history of the stream. I have 5 accounts where only 1 is a member. I mean, it's fine if you have multiple accounts, but like actively playing on 9. I mean, well, I guess we didn't. Okay, so this is the part where we put someone on the spotlight and they just pussy out. The guy just said, see ya. Guy literally just said, see ya. He has 9 accounts but wasn't even able to drop the RSN for one of them. Oh god, the hair. The hair is correct, man. Oh god. The hair is going to say see ya guards on Sunday. I need a haircut already, man. Need a haircut. That conversation to devolve to name change very quick. Yeah, I wonder what that guy is doing, honestly. You guys are missing with a guy with 120 accounts? Nah, that's not real. What? I get old school RuneScape brings the most unhealthily oh, I got stuck again, man. No, I got stuck again, bro. What? Dude, what? You genuinely can't escape that. Dude, that's a death trap. Oh, never mind. Oh, dude, I thought it was in reverse. I thought I was in reverse, and I was like, dude, I can't even get out. There's a guy that has 120 accounts. Please say that's a joke. Please tell me that's a joke. I mean, I understand someone like Settled, where he makes like, what, low life 1 million. Wait, what? No, there's no way someone has 120 accounts. Look, reverse, Terry. Back it up. Sorry. I thought I was in reverse. My bad. I thought I was genuinely stuck. He has like 40 woodcutting ult, 40 mining, 40 fishing. Dude, what? I think that just goes into the realm of like mental illness now. Like, I genuinely don't want to sound... dude, I think all of us are on the spectrum. Dude, I think we can all agree on that, right? And I don't say that in a mean way, right? I am mentally autistic. I'm mentally ill because I like runecrafting, right? Runecrafting is my favorite skill. But I think some, like... Oh, did I just use both my win notes? No. But like, without sounding mean, doesn't that already fall in the realm of like a genuine mental illness? Or no? Isn't that already clinically mentally ill? Without even like joking about it. What do you guys think? Why is runecrafting your favorite? So there are 2 reasons why. Number 1 right now is that I think that if you're able to get 99 runecrafting, you can basically get any 99 you want. Runecrafting is the highest, I would say the highest actions per minute or per, maybe not per second. Runecrafting is the highest action per minute for the lowest XP gain in the entire game. Not even something like 3-tick mining is gonna like, okay, sure, you get like 110k XP per hour. That's like super click intensive, but overall runecrafting is just like so much more convoluted to train for like the least amount of gains. If you're able to get 99 runecrafting in old school RuneScape, you can do anything in the game. Anything. In terms of patience. You have the patience required to max your account, right? The other story is that when I played RuneScape 2 back in the day, I was an untrimmed cooking cape loser, and I got bullied for it. Because back in the day, and also today, cooking is the easiest, the cheapest, and the laziest 99 that you can get in your account. It is my firm belief that if someone has an untrimmed cooking cape and you just don't put in the effort to get another 99, you're just lazy and mediocre. Because like that's the easiest skill cape to get, and I got bullied for it. So I am paying forward my bullying just so people understand that you don't want to be mediocre in life. You want to get another 99, even if it's another easy one. Strength, fletching, fire making, right? So I got bullied for my untrimmed cooking cape, right? And in the summer of 2010 or 2009, I believe, I said, you know what? I'm tired. Like, almost every day someone would comment on my cape. Hey man, nice purple cape, loser. I mean, they didn't call me slurs back in the day, right? But I think maybe I got called gay or the F word, like at some point or another, for having an untrimmed cooking cape. And I was like, yeah, I'm tired of this. Like, I was not sensitive about it. I was just tired, right? Like it just made me angry. And then I said, I'm gonna prove to everyone that I can... to everyone. Not that anyone cared, right? But I said, okay, I'm gonna prove to myself that I can actually get a cool 99. What did I do? After 99 cooking, I trimmed my cooking cape with rune crafting. So on my original RuneScape 2 account, I got cooking into rune crafting. And back then, rune crafting was one of the rarest. And no, actually, I unironically think back then, rune crafting was the rarest skill cape to get. And when I got 99 rune crafting, I went from being called a loser for my untrimmed cooking cape to almost every single day being asked to do the rune crafting emote. So that's also why rune crafting is my favorite skill. Getting called a slur for getting an untrimmed cooking cape is kind of a hilarious story. Yeah, we kind of do, yeah. But I can guarantee you that was it. Like I don't specifically remember getting called, you know, like actual slurs for it. But I did definitely get called the F word for wearing an untrimmed purple cape. And I was like, yeah, okay, I'm tired of this. And rune crafting is so clean. It's the slowest skill per XP. I don't think it is the slowest in general, especially because there are things that you can do to speed it up, but it's definitely the most click intensive for the lowest amount of gains. You got called a fart? I mean, not that. I think we all know what word we're looking for that starts with F that I'm not even able to say on stream. Otherwise, I might get in trouble. Had a similar thing. I had untrimmed fletching. In my opinion, untrimmed cooking, fletching, fire making, and strength are like... Okay, sure, if you have untrimmed cooking, like, okay, yeah, you're just lazy, mediocre player. The other ones are like whatever, because, I mean, they're super easy to get. But they're not as bad as untrimmed cooking. In my humble opinion. You got called frijol, didn't you? Let's say so, yeah. Let's imagine that. But you would know about slurs, right, Hansen? You would know about those, right? Okay, that lap was absolutely fucking terrible, too, though. Okay. Have you seen the sailing skill cape emote? It's sick. Yeah, the sailing skill cape is really good. And I'll say something that, like, it's gonna sound really stupid, right? But the skill cape really feels old school, right? There are skill capes in RuneScape 3 that, I mean, other than a simple skill cape, it just feels like a little movie. That's maybe too much, maybe a little extra. It looks cool, but you go like, I mean, okay. Sailing skill cape looks really fucking clean. What a frijol. The fuck? On level 72, what is the best method you must know for the secret for the secret stuff? What's the secret stuff? Level 72, you just come to the Gwyneth Glide ASAP. Come to Prith to get your best XP per hour. Come to Prith. Secret methods. There's no secret method. There's no secret method. Rune crafting bozo. Wait, what do you mean rune crafting bozo? Oh, rune crafting! Oh, dude, I thought we were talking about sailing. I mean, there's also no secret method for rune crafting. Other than Dale Destins, there's nothing really that can, like, actually speed things up. Colossal Pouch is gonna give you a nice boost of increase in XP per hour. Because then that's 3 more inventory spots that you have open for Rune Essence. Pure Essence, sorry. Paying runners. I mean, I would honestly just never recommend something that's that expensive. Like, and also that's not a secret. Like, you know, it's always been known ever since the days. Boys and girls, does anyone remember going to Entrana or the Nature Altar and telling people, open, giving runes? What people used to do back in the day is that in order to train rune crafting kind of efficiently, you would sit at an altar with a bunch of noted pure essence, and then people would trade you unnoted pure essence. And then you would trade them either law or nature runes, and you would give them the essence back. So that would be like a quote-unquote free way to train rune crafting. You were not making any money with it, but you were training fast. And I did some of that for law runes. Now that's a good way to train in the old school fashion. 0 XP though, so 0 XP waves, but what do you mean? That was great, you didn't even have to pay runners back in the day. I mean, technically you did pay them with your runes. Right? So instead of like getting any profit, the profit would go to them. But it would just be the payment that you pay for the premium for like not having to go to the bank. And then when summoning came out, you would do Grahak rune crafting with nature runes. That was 27k XP per hour, but it would be like what? At level 91 rune crafting, it was like, I want to say like maybe about, dude, what the fuck? That's literally a dead click. I don't want to cope, but that literally felt like a dead click. Now you have to pay a lot more out of pocket. Yeah, true. Oh, dude, fuck my brown asshole. Dude, how does that happen? Dude, I really hope they do something about these fucking crates. Some of them just feel so inconsistent. Dude, please. There will be some bastard sniping your essence from the general store too. The general store? You didn't bleach that too? No. I am not really a fan of like imagining the process that it would take to bleach my asshole. Plus, I mean, who's gonna see my asshole other than my wife? And I think she's perfectly fine with my brown asshole. I don't think she's ever commented like, oh hey, I would like to see this maybe a little bit lighter. And I go like, okay, fine. What's the benefit of bleaching your asshole? Is it just like cosmetic? Are you trimming your asshole? Trimming asshole 100k. What's a recent people do that? Switch the subject. Sorry, my bad. Let's not talk about asshole trimming, man. That was terrible. The 6-minute lap with a Rosewood Hall, man. Hell, man. Oh my god. Okay, let's get it. Oh my fucking god, whatever. I hate it when they log out after I pay 100k. What, so they don't bleach your ass? Now the Rosewood Hole is a little difficult to control. I apologize to the group, I didn't think that'd get much, am I right? Wait for like what, asshole bleaching? Not a problem, man, it's okay. We can talk about anything here. We like to talk about politics, we like to talk about the current state of, I don't know, political warfare in the world. This chat is the perfect place to talk about things like Israel versus Palestine, Trump. I'm joking, by the way. Am I joking? Every now and then we like to get political, but just out of a joke. Anything serious political? Yeah, leave that for the political streamers, man. So, HB Donald Trump. Wait, what's HB? How about? Oh, dude, I'm fucking trolling. Brother Wade, let's talk about buttered sausage. What's there to talk about buttered sausage? Is that just a normal sausage and then you like cover it with butter? You like grill it, fry it? Ooh, that sounds nice actually. That doesn't sound bad. That's what I do whenever I cook, whenever I prepare scrambled eggs. Instead of oil, for some reason my wife likes to use oil, like a little bit of oil. But whenever I make scrambled eggs, I have like a little portion of butter on the pan. Wait for it to melt like entirely. Ooh, dude, it's really fucking good. Dude, it gives the eggs that like little salty feeling, no? That's actually a good topic to talk about. Unless talking about political warfare in the world, right? Always butter. How did I not grab that? Oh my god. Oh. Dude. The Rosewood hull is just so nice, but Jesus. I'm a fucking moron trying to manage that. I literally only did one lap yesterday after I got it, and then I went to bed. So this is literally like my first serious like session trying it. Great hitboxes are a pain sometimes. They are, man, yeah. Dude, these crystals are also such a pain in the cock, bro. Yeah, this lapis hole is gonna be terrible. Alright, fellas, in the chat, we're gonna be doing this for about 30 more minutes. Question, do you guys want to see more of this, or do we go kill a few bounties? I have a few bounties that I could potentially do. I could finish maybe just a little bit of, maybe like 2-3 more laps, and then we can like maybe do some bounties. Bounties are fun, right? The somewhere in your salvage, you could really make a big difference. The salvaging, shit, salvaging speed. I do not know how much faster it is, but it does make a difference, yeah. Otherwise, it wouldn't really make much sense for Jagex to give us like better hook, like salvaging hooks, but like they're not that much different, right? It's just like pickaxes. Can you notice the difference between a rune pick and a dragon pick? Short term, probably not. But I can guarantee you in the long term, you're definitely gonna shave a few hours of like whatever mining goal you're like going for. I can probably tell you without using a dragon salvaging hook that it's not like it's probably not life or not life, day and night difference in the short term, but maybe long term you will notice a difference. Crystals are so annoying, man. Oh my god, bro. There's a very specific angle on the ship that just makes you go, see ya. I think we're like 5k XP per hour more compared to Rune. And yeah, like, do you want to buy a 40 million GP item to get 5,000 experience? Like, more, 5 more K XP compared to Rune? I don't think so. When I have a ship fully decked out for salvaging, I don't think I'm buying any of the dragon stuff. Even if the dragon hook goes down to like, what, 10 mil GP? Like, it's not the end of the world. $70 mil item, and you need 2. Technically, you only need 1. Because someone, I think Connor in chat told me that you can have a dragon hook, but the best crewmate is only able to use up to Rune. I don't know if like boosting might work for that, but that kind of sounds accurate. Fun fact, you got a little olive oil too with your butter. And you raise the smoke point to the butter so you minimize the slight burn you can get just cooking really hot with the butter. Wait, what? My brain was probably not in the cooking mood for me to understand that message. One crewmate can use a dragon hook. Oh, really? Is it the absolute highest one? Is it the level 95 one? Right, let's try to go for a good lap. Try to go for a good lap, man. Okay, use the sails. That's nice. So far, that entrance was perfect. There isn't a crewmate that can operate the second one. There isn't. Okay. I mean, I don't know. I'm just going by what you guys tell me, honestly. I still feel a few dead clicks, though. While doing this, yesterday I started rewatching Breaking Bad. So let's see how long it takes for me to... Let's see how many episodes I watch before I'm 99 sailing. Bum, bum. That's my autistic subject. Cooking is your autistic subject, Alex. If you cook really hot, different points, there's a good because smoke. Point is lower than... Oh, okay. Okay, that kind of makes more sense now that I see it like that. What the fuck, Alex? That's tech. Cooking tech! There's a cooking secret. Cabin Boy Jenkins is the only one who can use a dragon hook. 1 second. The player can too. And the salvaging is everything can use a vacant hook. Okay. Yeah, and that way, because no one else can use a dragon hook, then you're kind of quote-unquote wasting experience. That does make sense. If there's only one crewmate. I'm guessing that because of that you want to use either... I mean... But if you have a dragon, one dragon and one rune, that just kind of defeats the purpose of, like, having someone who can operate both, right? Because then it's like, oh, you have Cabin Boy Jenkins operating the rune cannon, like the rune salvage, while you operate the dragon one. And then while you're cleaning, maybe you can use one of them to use the dragon one the rune one. Then while you clean, but then when you finish, you have to, like, rotate them again. It just sounds inconvenient. So might as well have 2 rune. Oh shit, how? As an Ironman, sailing is very useful for GP and supplies. Ooh, interesting. How's it useful for GP if you technically don't care about GP other than maybe construction? Or like buckets of sand, the runes. Metal sheets is dropping fast. Well, I mean, yeah, the more people that who unlock 87 sailing, everyone's gonna be flocking to the Frost Dragons, right? Abuse early, abuse often. As long as the Dragon Metal sheets are above 2 mil GP. You know what the thing is too? You guys saw me. Frost Dragons are literally AFK. 1 click per KC, and that's it. It's not this like super high intensity raid, like, boss, prayer flicking, gear switches, special attack. It's literally an AFK method for over 10 million GP per hour. I don't think anything offers that right now in the game. So everyone's gonna be abusing the fuck out of it. And you guys should too. Abuse the fuck out of it. Abuse me. Wait, never mind. No one heard that. Wrong chat. Making shipwrights with a new plank is expensive as fuck. What do you mean with the new plank? There's 3 new planks. Honestly, there's 0 reason why someone would want to make the Rosewood hull. The Rosewood plank repair kits. Because that requires dragon nails. And it is 0% like recommended to actually do that. Dragon nails should only be useful for your core boat facilities. Dragon cannon, dragon salvaging hook, I mean maybe, but I don't know. Why the fuck? Dude, are you guys fucking seeing that? There's literally a dead click there. Why am I not clicking that? Set heading. Wait, what? Dude, there's a dead click there. GP is useful for Ironman, for runes, planks, buying items from shops, certain feats, etc. Got it. Okay, so yeah, dude, my brain is like, for a main account, GP is useful for like anything. But for an Iron, it's like, Okay, I need to do this turn like a lot tighter. When I enter the blue portal. Israel or Palestine? Someone said it. Hey guys, let me tell you which of the Which of the countries bombing each other I support? I'm not gonna tell. No, I mean, listen. I don't think I have the education to give you. I don't have the education or exposure to the topic to give you my answer. And even if I did support one side over the other, I would keep it to myself. Because I don't really want to... No! And because I genuinely just don't want to get into that. Whenever we talk about politics, my politics, by the way, like it's almost always a joke. Or me wondering things about like US politics, but something like that is a lot more sensitive. So I'm gonna say pass on that question. We have a couple answers here though. Someone says Palestine, someone says Israel. And you know, you guys are free to have your opinion. I'm not gonna talk about that topic. I'm just not gonna touch it. I hope that's understandable. Ooh, the black trim on the rosewood hull also looks really good. How did I just grab that? Okay, I mean I need my wind. Okay, give me 1 second. I'm an iron mercenary salvage. Right now getting some elk rune and fletching supplies. What fletching supplies are you getting? This song is really cool, by the way. Best place to cook sharks for early Ironman. Why do you have sharks as an early game iron? Is that Temperos? I mean, best places to cook would be the Rogue's Den or the Hosedia's Kitchen. Because you certainly and definitely do not have Dragon Slayer 2 for the Myth Guild. Cooking, I guess Cooking Guild would be nice. I don't know if the Cooking Guild gives you any sort of benefit for... what do you call it? Any sort of benefit for the, for cooking on the range. It's the other way around, Hawk, because seed oils are actually bad for you. Wait, what's Alex saying? Seed oils are supposed to be fattier? Perceive more unhealthy than vegetable. I mean, whenever I've gone to nutritionists, like, they just tell me, hey, if you can avoid using oil, then just full stop to it. Like, I mean, I'm not gonna guess both are bad, but... like, maybe one is worse than the other? Have to clean your crystal more. You're right. You're absolutely right. Yeah, I have to activate it more. My bad. I've been forgetting to do so. I have not been doing so too often. Avocado oil. How can you make oil out of avocado? Isn't avocado mainly for avocado toast? To me, an avocado toast, like, will always be the food for, like, privileged... like, people just trying to seem healthy. Even though it is probably healthy. For some reason, I just see avocado toast as like, can I please get an avocado toast, please? I'm watching my weight. I don't know. And also, they're not that good. As a Mexican, I can tell you avocado's nice, but, like, it's not. Like, I honestly think avocado's, like, overhyped. It's nice, it's yummy, especially when you eat it with nachos, but it's definitely overrated as fuck. Avocado toast, man. Give me some. I could drink sesame oil straight from the bottle. Oh, dude, what the fuck is that, man? Vibrant what? Vibrant shoal? Ooh. I still need to go over the fishing trawling method. I think we're gonna do that this week. We're gonna do the fishing trawling method. That would be nutty. Oil from sesame. What, from Sesame Street? Is that the Cookie Monster? Or is that from the Muppets? I always forget the difference between Sesame Street and the Muppets. Yeah. If you're having dead clicks, I am on world 653. And so smooth so far today. Let me double check if I get dead clicks on that ship. Because it definitely feels really ass. Right, boys and girls, ready? Tell me if I'm crazy. Next time I tell you, okay? I am going to do one of the turns after the blue portal. Right, ready? Tell me if I'm crazy. I'm turning now. Okay, now I did it. Huh? I guess this is one of those things that when you want to show something to someone, like, it doesn't happen, but if it happens to you and, like, by yourself, then it actually happens. Muppets are just goofy. Sesame Street is more education. Oh, got it. Okay. And this one is the one you want to do more tight. Oh, but then that way you don't get the wind mode. It might be in a little bit of a pickle, fellas. Give me the wind mode. Oh, fuck. That's so bad. I'm still not used to the speed. I'm gonna need to build my muscle memory a lot better. After the stream, we work on the muscle memory, fellas. Now you aren't crazy, that's great. This is one of the ones that I could grab terms consistently. Like, yeah, it feels really weird, right? Is that Rosewood Hull? That looks fast. Yeah, this is the Rosewood Hull. I'm still having a little bit of problem maneuvering it. This one we can get here. Boom. I'm level 84 for sailing. I still didn't complete the Marlin time. My quote-unquote philosophy with this, right, with the Gwen and Goliath, is that I was gonna do it passively until level 88 so I could boost, right? And then if I got it like passively, that's fine. I guess you could see this as the Grandmaster time for like some bosses, Vorka, Vardorvis. Right? You can try to go for the Grandmaster times and like be like maybe stressed out about him. Or you could do 1000 KC and you could like get lucky with one of the kills. Oh, I didn't get stuck there. That's nice. Or you could like stress out and like reset. Activate this, activate the wind mode. I wonder if there's a plugin in the future. Maybe we could have a plugin that tells you when to click the crystal extractor. Runelight, can you please hold my hand while I play? Thank you. 180 Frost Dragons, no Dragon Blade. Ah, that sucks, man. Remember, everything is 50-50. That just means that you have not landed the lucky 50-50 180 times. It's fine. It's fine. One day it will come. Any KC now. Any KC. Any KC could be it. Make an alert in Watchdog, the crystal extractor. Oh yeah, Watchdog is what Connor told me to use with the. Did I didn't do that yesterday? I'm stupid. With a sail. Watchdog. Dude, that sounds like such an ominous like plugin. Watchdog. Dude, it sounds like it's watching you, like a hawk, or like a dog, technically, right? Lol. I don't think that we're gonna make that cleanly, so lower the sails for a little bit. I wonder what the world record time is for this. Let me check after. I just focus on experience consistently. Make it to 630, not bad. Okay, the long run, 600 will come with the Rosewood Hull. That's like, I would say that's a good way to see it. Because then here's the problem, and this is one of the other things that I will include in the 1 to 99, not 199 sailing guide, in my sailing tips video coming next week, is that if you're stressing out for the time, and you keep resetting, you're naturally gonna get less experience per hour. And you're basically just going to like waste so much time by doing that. That's what I did for the Jubilee trials, and I regret it. When I was going, like, okay, when you're going for the swordfish and the shark trial like time, you do want to reset to get it like quickly, right? Because you don't want to like be stuck with a lower tier one for as long as you like can, right? But for the Marlin one, it would be in your best interest to just like send it like that, not to worry about the time. Because then imagine you resetting, this is what I did for the Jubilee trial. I reset until I got the Marlin time. And I think I spent like 2 hours trying to get it. So imagine that was basically 160 something K experience that I wasted by just like resetting, and just not completing it. So please, if you guys have not gotten to the Barracuda trials, and it's something that you might want to try in the future, remember to rush for the Swordfish and Shark trial. Reset as much as you can to unlock the third one. But the third one, you don't really care too much about the time. Just keep sending it, keep building the muscle memory for the trials. Right, we have 12 or so more minutes on stream. This means that I'll be doing another 2 laps, maybe? There we go. No dead click, man. Thank you. I thought that was a dead click. Crystal Extractor, gimme. Need to remember to activate that at all times. You want to do that every time you can. That is so bad. I say just put your thoughts method out there. Yeah, that's what that video is. Oh, gonna be 4! No, dude, how did I miss that? That's so ass. Huh? Dude, that crate is touching the penis of my ship. Wait, huh? I'm gonna take a screenshot of that. That crate is touching the penis, the tippy top of my penis of the ship, man. How are you missing that? That's so inconsistent. Is this Red Eye Jedi pathing, sir? It is, yeah. Yeah, this is his route. His route. How did that happen? What? This rate, okay, yeah, we're gonna do 2 more laps. That's gonna put me at 184, meaning that when I come back home, we are going to do 1 more hour of this for level 89. And then maybe, if I go quote-unquote hard, I could get 91 today. And then tomorrow, we're gonna be halfway to 99. Right, fellas, give me 1 more. 2 more laps. Let's do 2 more laps before the end of the stream. So the beginning is kind of sussy here. You need to start manipulating, dude, because of how fast your ship goes. Then you need to start manipulating, like if you go fast or slow. How did I not get that? Right. Very sharp turn. Thank you. I guess tomorrow we can also start with a little bit of Frost Dragons to see if we can get another, like, Dragon Metal plate. Dragon Metal sheet, sorry. I think a lot of you really like the, well, I mean, at least I got more questions and, you know, people seemed more interested in doing, Frost Dragons rather than Barracuda trials, no? Let's go ahead and skip that wind mode, that crystal thingy. We never got that Infinity Heart guy to tell us his username, no? Oh, shit. We never got his username. Not 1 out of 9 accounts, bro. People lying on the internet, man. The whole old school RuneScape stream section is this trial for the last 5 days. That's understandable, yeah. That's why I kind of want to spice it up. So if I stream more sailing, then I want to bring you guys like maybe more variety. Tomorrow we can try the deep sea trawling. Frost Dragons and deep sea trawling. From the beginning, I said that I was gonna enjoy this method rather than like try to absolutely rush for 99. And so far with Frost Dragons and the deep sea trawling activity, it sounds like it could be done. I just noticed one downside from the extractor salvaging. What is it? Give me 1 second to read it. I cannot what? Server hop anymore or timer reset. That is a good point. Yeah, you cannot reset the timer because of that, right? Otherwise, that basically means what the fuck happened? Wait, bro, their biggest MG. Dude, that was fast as fuck. Why the fuck did that come back to back?
Over 100 viewers, yet no green name.
Yo!
It's a sad sight to see.
Sad sight to see, man. It is what it is.
Biggie.
Dude, thank you very much for that. Biggest MG, Chad.
Underscore cows biggie.
Dude, that was 50 DKK. I don't know how much that is, but even if it's 2 cents, thank you. Then and also big 10 gifted. Going to who? Or to whom, I should say. That's gonna be for... Oh, shit. Give me that crate. Swooper, Madzongai, Zakol Place. You're the... I only know 2 of these people, by the way. I only know 2 of those. Think about it, dude. What a fucking Chad. 2 screens open. Oh, you wanted to, like, limit test it. Thank you. 50 DKs. Oh, man, thanks. What a fucking Chad. Yeah, dude, at this point on the channel, having over 100 viewers is fucking blessed, no? Dude, especially this past month. Before sailing, yeah, things were pretty on the lower end. And that's understandable, man. Even I didn't want to neither stream nor play old school RuneScape, but I guess this is my job, technically. Fine. I have to entertain and ask and answer questions. No Sarah Roulette, she's already a member? Yeah, it is what it is, man. You know what? We could have played Randy Roulette. Randy still needs a member. Randy Roulette. Next month. Well, what happens if Sarah continues the membership for several months? We'll see. Dodger? Just? Wait, what the fuck is a Dodger? Like, as in the baseball team, the Dodgers? What are the Dodgers dodging, by the way? Thank you, biggest MAG. Yes, sir. There's someone there who actually got the membership. I was gonna say bigger membership, but no. The membership. Bombastic. Mr. Bombastic indeed, man. Dodger, I barely know her. Duck and dip, dive and dodge the gifty. I mean, but you got the gifty. Oh no. You didn't get it. Dude, I thought it was Manzone guy who got it. Or who was saying that. I wonder what people are gonna be doing out, like, so imagine all of the top streamers. They're done with sailing. Imagine when I'm done with sailing. What would you guys like to see? I think one of the very first things we need to do is hunt for the Shelbing Griffin pet, right? Prior to the Shelbing Griffin, I have all of the Slayer pets. I think we need to keep the title of all Slayer pets have her, right? I think once I'm done with sailing, 99, completely charting the ocean, maybe kill some more Frost Dragon, deep sea trawling, bounties. After we are quote-unquote fully done with sailing, I think that's gonna be one of our first destinations. The Great Conch to kill the Shelbing Griffin for the pet. 1k lava strike worms. That's not a terrible idea. Slayer, I barely know her. Yeah, this time is gonna be absolute asshole. Time is gonna be pretty bad. 553 or something, maybe. 552? But we're gonna do one more lap, and I'm gonna focus up. How does the 2350 total level feel? World feel? I tell you what, at first it was nice. As soon as I hit level 73 sailing, it was really good. But then okay, not every single person. Almost every person on this world is training sailing. And because of that, it feels really, really clunky. Like, it feels like I'm lagging. I don't know if you have seen it, like, but it does feel laggy. Especially because people are here training sailing. It's really cool going to the Grand Exchange and, like, there's literally no one there other than, like, you and 3 other people. That feels cool. I guess maybe I can stick to 428 for, like, general, like, usage or something. And if I'm looking for, like, low populated worlds for, like, a specific training method for the main or something. Like, if I don't want to see other people, I guess I can come to these worlds, but in general, right now they feel kinda clunky. Like, they don't feel super clean. What would happen if you went to a PvP world? What do you mean? For any, like, training method for by main or bot? Or you mean a PvP world for what? For the Shelving Griffin Pet, or what do we say? Oh, on the boat! That's a really good question. Do we want to do that with my rune pouch in my inventory and my pet? That is a very good question. I do not know. Hansi, you can test it for us. Hansi's gonna test what happens when you take your boat to a PvP world. Oh shit, that's bad. Yeah, the Rosewood Hall, I still need to build a muscle memory for... Oh my fucking god, bro. Not good. Yeah, this lap is also gonna be ass. Let me do this until I get a lap that I actually feel comfy with. I could make a raft that's so fast. Wait, that's a good question. Is there such a thing as a Rosewood raft? That would be funny. I think I need to make a raft in order to reach one of the charting locations that needs like a very, very tight location for it. Yes, there is. That's so funny. Right, I am not happy with this performance. I'm gonna do another lap, but I'm gonna finish this one anyway. I'm already halfway. There are 3 or 4 you need a raft for charting. Got it. So it is still needed to have a raft. Like, not long-term, right? You definitely want a raft. No! No! Fuck my tits! Wait, what do I do now? Oh, did I have to reset? Oh, that's so bad. Right, last one. I mean, that's a very bad start. Can you complete a Marlin time? All my times right now with a Rosewood Hall are Marlin time completions. So even if I do poorly, I mean, okay, I kind of want the win mode. Even if I do poorly, the Rosewood Hall is like just super, like it's just insane. That's kind of a terrible start, but I can live with that. So far, all of my times have been Marlin, even if I do poorly. Because the Rosewood Hall is just that crazy. Everybody got the Rosewood Hall? Yeah. You can make it if you boost the +5 at level 88, which is what I did. I'm about to be level 89 in under 1 hour of training. 144. The raft doesn't really need a level for the charts. Yeah, as long as you make the raft, which I mean literally needs level what, 1. I should be fine. XP rate's pretty buff, not gonna lie. Should probably nerf them. I think they're fine, honestly. How much would you like to see them nerf to? I think they're fine. Okay, so that turn I already have like kinda down. That was not bad. How did I not grab that windmill? Grab that one though. Nerf like 25%? Yeah, you're fucking crazy. They're perfectly fine like this. I think if Jagex wanted to nerf the XP rates, they have already done it. They would have already done it. Because that was basically like what they did to the buff with the experience rates at lower levels. As soon as people got to this place, and they started seeing that people are getting more experience than they were expecting, they could have gone like, oh, hey guys, yeah, maybe we overtuned it, and we're gonna like lower it down a little bit. People cry for a bit, people cope, and everyone goes their separate ways. But at this point, no, these XP rates are more than fine. These XP rates are nearly perfect. XP rates were poor enough at lower levels. Yeah, from levels 1 to 30, it felt really, really bad. Literally one port to task from the Pandemonium to Port Sarim was what, like 80 experience? That felt really bad. That was genuinely stupid. The fact that you can't have a keg on the skiff if you want to teleport focus is kind of sad. Yeah, like right now the skiff, if you want a ship built for the Barracuda Trials, and you want the Crystal Extractor, the Gale Catcher, and then your teleport focus, I guess it's like a QOL edition. But yeah, that leaves like literally no room for the keg for you to get your plus 2%, 2.5% XP. Kind of sad, but that maybe would be a little overtuned otherwise. Crystal Extractor, send it, please. There we go. Alright, boys and girls, the final lap. So far I'm pretty okay-ish with my performance for this one. Like, you know, it's definitely not PB material, but it's not as bad as some of the other ones we've seen. So after this, okay, no dead clicks, good, no dead clicks, nice. Did you find a pirate spot, King? A pirate spot for what? For maybe double salvage or what? We grab that one, yes sir. This guy knows his turns. Okay, there we go. That's a nice tight turn. So tomorrow we do more bounty tasks and then more deep sea trawling, and maybe we can do like a little bit of frost dragons as well. I guess that was nice. That was a nice way to, like, you know, attract people. Say, hey, you know, this is why you would potentially want to get 87 sailing. I think maybe we can start just like Vorkath. We can start with just like clickbaiting the stream with Vorkath. We can start the stream with some frost dragons. I don't like that turn. And then, is that gonna be PB? That's not PB. I think my PB is 531. And I got it. Maybe I'm like literally one tick off. What's my view scoreboard? You can't reach. Wait, what do you mean you can't reach that? It's whatever. Right. So I think that'll be it for today. We got 192k XP per hour, and that's not even like being efficient. So honestly, that's pretty good. Workout is dead. Frost Dragon still works, right? Frost Dragon is really good, yeah. We're gonna start with Frost Dragons again tomorrow. To see if I get more Dragon Nails and comparing it with GP per hour from tomorrow to... from today to tomorrow. Right. So boys and girls, I think that will be it for today. I'm gonna continue grinding this, and I think by tomorrow I'll be level 100% tomorrow. I'll be 90, maybe 91, who knows? But yeah. I think like you'll be seeing the main core, like the main, I would say the main bunch of training for sailing this week, and then next week we can do like more fun stuff, like completing charts, or like maybe going for collection logs. That'd be fun. Right, so that'll be it, pretty much it for today, fellas. Thank you very much for coming. I will see you tomorrow for even more content. We can do more Frost Dragons tomorrow. Mark your calendars. We go for deep sea trawling. We figure it out together. And I also want to do more bounty tasks. And then we can do like an hour or two of... Maybe we limit it to an hour of Barracuda trials, okay? Thank you very much for coming, boys and girls. I hope you have a fantastic rest of your day. Take care, and I will see you bunch of stinky motherfuckers tomorrow. Peace the fuck out.